Okay, let's see what we got here.
Oh, shoot.
Come on, get out of here. Mushroom? No. What is this? No. Oh, come on, Zangief. Gross. Oh. What are we doing?
We ready to roll?
I was goddamn born ready.
Broadcasting live from the internet, it's Tuesday night, and this is the Panels on Pages podcast.
Big boys playing with big toys.
This is quality content.
The boomers are into it.
Yeah, no shit.
With your hosts, Lee Rodriguez.
I am a visionary. Like, oh, you have a podcast? I'm like, no, that's not me. That's somebody else.
Jason Nyes.
Yeah, sure. I'm not getting any vegetables in my diet. I'm just a thick boy.
Jose Guzman.
Well, they should be here, I think.
I told you, shouldn't have fucked the fucking squid.
Kelly Harris.
Tell him Kelly eats Band-Aids. If there's any gang you want to be with, it's MDK. It's all about fucking hugs.
And our good buddy Mahoney.
And Mahoney's here. What's up, Mahoney?
You know what I was thinking, though, is you're a cracker-ass bitch.
This is some unprecedented shit. Like, no one's ever done anything like this before.
It's gonna be massive.
It's gonna be great.
And it's all killer, no filler.
My seat's on fire. Your dick's so hot.
Like, this could never air today.
It's there. It's reliable. You know what you're getting every single time.
Man, I'm so glad you found us.
You're all terrible people, and I'm glad you're my friend.
What's that in the intro?
That's really funny.
Over 500 episodes, and you'd think they'd have the hang of it by now.
Jose's like, are we live?
Let's goddamn do it.
I'm waiting on you guys. What is happening, everybody? Today is Tuesday, April 28th, 2020. We're running a little bit late, but it's episode 511 of the Panels on Pages podcast. I'm your host, the Lord Reverend Lee Rodriguez, and joining me tonight, we got Mr. Jason Nyes.
Another week, another shower.
Jose Guzman.
I am nice now.
Kelly Harris.
Hope you guys like you too.
Oh, and Mahoney's here.
Are you gonna download a bunch of U2 songs to our phone without our permission?
Yeah.
That's the only answer.
What a weird moment in time that was.
Yeah.
People be like, no, I did not want this free shit. Fuck you in the mouth. Like, no, thank you.
But it was also very presumptuous.
It really was. Like,
Well, it wasn't only that. It was how hard it was to get rid of.
yeah, there was also
Like,
that
it
part
was.
of it.
It was a whole process.
Yeah, and also, U2 sucks.
Yeah, also a real self-reflection moment for the members of U2 to be like, people don't even want our music for free, huh?
There's a Veep joke where she's like, give me a speech that makes me feel like I'm Bono looking in the mirror trying to impress Bono.
That's very good.
That's a very good joke. It's a very good joke. Oh, man. Lots to get into. Lots to talk about. Been a big week. You may recall last week me saying something to the effect of, you know what, man? Kind of looking forward to having a nice, quiet birthday.
Yep.
And here's the thing. I've been married to my lovely wife for like 18 years. It's been a hot minute. I should have known better than the thing. She'd be like, no. This is going to go off without a hitch. Without event, I should say. And so instead, she, along with my other wives, put together a video sushi party that culminated in a roast with all my dickhead friends, and it was very lovely. It was very nice.
Oh, my God.
Roasted your ass.
I wish I had another $100 of sushi right now.
Oh, the sushi was good.
Yeah.
It was like the second day the sushi place in town had been open because they opened back from all the quarantine and this, and oh man, it was good. They were fucking on their A game that day. It was great, and thanks everybody that showed up. It was fucking funny. It was fun, and and it's good roast, good gags, good jokes, and I'm kind of go along and I'm trying to listen and be engaged, but then I'm also kind of writing jokes on my head. Because like, oh shit, and at the end, it should be my turn, you know, but I was completely
usually a roast isn't usually a surprise for the person getting roasted.
Yeah. So I got it. So I'm kind of and like if you've never done like a roast or even something where you have to like write jokes, like it's a very different thing than just like being funny off the cuff. You have to craft it out, and there's a method to it. So like writing jokes on the fly was kind of tricky. I'm like, shit. And I should have known better again than to think that my boys had let me down, because turns out Mahoney had already written my rebuttal for me.
That's right.
And
I
it
got you
was
covered.
ridiculous. it was a lot of fun. It was great.
I
I
wrote
had
that rebuttal
one.
in the middle of the night, and as I got to the end of it, and it was very late, and I started kind of giggling to myself and was like, and now Lee will share with us a bunch of secrets.
And one of them was true.
Oh shit!
One of them was true. Which one?
I don't know. You tell me.
Oh no.
I'm gonna have to
All
pull
right,
up the
people.
Google Doc.
Here's what they were.
Nope.
Joey's reading fan fiction about Chad Michael Murray.
Uh-huh.
That he pierced his own nipple in middle school.
Uh-huh.
That sometimes at night, when everyone else is asleep, he tries to eat an apple in a single bite.
Yep.
And that he has taken many pictures of Kerouac sleeping because that's something that the two of them like to do when they're together.
Yeah. So you fucking figure it out.
I'm going nipple.
Yep, nipple for
So
sure.
yeah.
It's definitely the nipple.
So they had all kinds of quarantine birthday decorations and shit because, they take very good care of me. It was great. It was awesome. But because the fucking world is still on fire, mail is not running as fast as it should. So, got some late birthday presents, which everyone is always like, oh, man, I'm sorry your fucking thing didn't show up on time. It's like, are you kidding me? That just means more stuff at a later date.
Right?
Late presents are the fucking best presents. You throw an early one in the front? Shit. That's a weekend party right there. It was the best.
Yeah, one of Lee's favorite presents to get is a screenshot of something you pre-ordered for him.
Yeah, love that shit. It's like, oh, cool. That's coming later. At a later date, I'll get that thing. It's wonderful. Great. And Nicole did get me, it showed up the next day, this wild bootleg of the Masterpiece Megatron they did a couple of years ago. That's an all clear plastic. And I don't know why you would want that than for the reason I wanted it, and that's so that there'd be a Ghost Megatron for the Ghostbuster Optimus Prime to fight.
Of course.
Oh, there you go.
I don't think that's why it was made, but it's really fucking good for that. It looks awesome. So now I got Megatron on top of the firehouse swinging his Energon mace at the Ghostbusters. It's a good time. As Optimus Prime looks up from the ground as if about to scale the building like a heroic King Kong. It's a good time. And then let's see. Because, it came up in the Discord at a moment when I was able to do something about it, I fucking canceled the CBS All Access.
Oh,
guys.
yeah!
Holy
I can't
shit.
believe it.
Tell us the story.
So I'm sitting at my desk. Well, the fold-up table that was serving as my desk. And I get a little notification on the Discord. It's a picture of Juan. I had screenshotted where he fucking, got a confirmation email that he canceled the CBS All Access. And I'm like, shit, you know what? Now's the fucking time. And now when I first did this, it was like, cool. All you have to do is just delete the channel off your Roku box, and it goes away. And it didn't. Like 3 times it didn't. And, a series of emails later, it didn't. I'm like, fuck it. It's happening right now. And so I go, and I download the damn channel again. And now a thing that did not exist a year ago, a manage subscriptions button appeared. And I said, manage subscription, cancel subscription. Yes, I'm sure. And it was done. And I was equal parts relieved and furious.
and a little sad.
Yeah.
End of an era.
Because for those of you that have either forgotten or maybe weren't around at the time, the reason that I ever had the fucking CBS All Access was not to watch any of the, 2 shows they have, but so my lovely wife could watch the Maroon 5 Super Bowl halftime performance from last year. The only thing anyone in the house ever watched on the goddamn thing. So if you're wondering, watching the Maroon 5 Super Bowl halftime performance from last year cost us approximately $83.
Oh God!
A steal.
Next
Kinda like
time,
the
just send her
Chicago
to the Super
Pizzas in
Bowl.
Orlando.
And that means we didn't then later watch the sexy Shakira Jennifer Lopez one. No, it was just for that one. And you better believe I did that fucking math. And I'm like, $83. Okay, cool. Cool. Ridiculous. And then I'm last thing, I'm away from the bullshit fold-up desk. I spent all day Saturday up here getting things tidied and cleaned out and reorganized. So now my actual desk is good for not only this purpose on the Tuesdays, but also as a serviceable working workstation during the day. I'm not gonna say that it was all awesome over here, you guys, because boy, I found a stack of business cards from C2B2 2011. That was cool, so I had to get rid of those. I ended up taking not just the computer tower that I had last week. I got a new computer. Very exciting. I'm a shiny new Mac. That's great. So, obviously the old computer has to go. But also 2 other computer towers had to go because they were just kind of hanging out back here, just taking up space for no fucking reason. Found just a whole bunch of, Transformers instruction sheets in a folder someplace. I think I'm pre-hoarding you guys. It's a real problem.
I'm not sure if you're pre-hoarding. I think you're actively hoarding.
No, because I was
That's
able
like
to
you're
get rid of it.
speaking my language.
I was able to acknowledge the madness and get rid of the shit pretty quickly.
Why don't you turn on that webcam you got so Nice can just watch it 24/7? Just real-time hoarders.
Let me ask you a question, Lee. Would you have been so focused on your possible hoarding had I not been watching Hoarders all this time?
Oh yeah, because again, I'm married and would and we almost got into a fight over this fucking desk situation because she was insisting that I should rotate the desk, that I would have more room if I were to spin the desk, an L-shaped desk kind of in the corner. And I'm like, I don't want to do that because no matter how you look at that, either I or some of my cool shit ends up facing the wall, and neither of us wants that. We want to be able to look out into the room.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to, I'm at home. I don't want to stare at a wall like I'm gonna office all fucking day. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, Jose's big on that feng shui. Don't put your back towards the door.
No, bad feng shui.
Yeah, no, it's no good at all. And I'm like, I'll just, slide the desk out 6 inches, which led to a whole thing because, then we won't be able to put guests up here when we fucking blow up an air mattress. So I'm like, what? I got to fucking plan my entire everyday life around when we sometimes have guests. The fuck out of here.
You slide the desk back 6 inches when you have guests.
Yeah, it's fine. Fuck out of here. But
Nicole knows
Not
my
that
house
one.
doesn't look like it usually does when she shows up, right? Like, I remodel the whole place to fit 25 beds in here.
yeah, that's the thing. Nicole's a big fan of, every once in a while she'll throw out some nonsense about, changing up the way the furniture is laid out, either like in the living room or whatever. And I'm like, no. Like, the reason it's the way it is now is because it's the best way. If there was a better way to do it, I would have done it that way the first time. Like, this is the reason that it is like this. And she, I don't know. Just saying, TV hasn't come off the wall in years. That's the right spot for it. But yes or no, in a room with a fireplace, the TV has to go with the fireplace. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, you end up with this weird wall with nothing on it, and it takes up a spot where a couch should go.
That or a picture of yourself in full prom king garb, like an oil painting.
Eating
Yeah,
a lamb
exactly.
chop.
I wonder if that photo exists. Must be somewhere.
Please find out.
I thought we saw it, or maybe my mind just created it.
And I found my crown. at
Yeah,
one
I was
point.
going to say, I'm pretty sure we've seen a picture of him in the crown, but I don't think we've seen the full, the cape, the sword,
Codpiece.
There was
full
no
on Henry
cape.
VIII.
There was no cape, but there definitely was a sword.
I thought there was a cape.
Pretty sure there was a cape.
Definitely a
Cape,
codpiece.
big old hat,
Big ol' hat.
big old crown hat, like one of them ones that comes from all 4 angles.
like like a tri-corner hat,
Yeah.
like a real like a real like a conquistador.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been
I
a big
claimed
week.
this prom in the name of juggalos.
That would have been about the time. Yeah, it's been a big week at the Rodriguez house, and we're all ready to get the fuck out of it.
Gonna go lick some doorknobs and kiss your dad on the mouth?
Yep.
At this point, we're just hoping against some hope that by some fucking sliver of a miracle, we get to go to Vegas when we want to do. It's not looking good.
Vegas is ready to
When's your
open.
Vegas trip?
What's that?
When?
Supposed to be the second week of June.
Ooh.
I mean, I saw a picture of a full flight of people, and Vegas is really trying to open up ASAP. So who
Yeah,
knows?
they
Yeah.
are.
If anything, you might be allowed to go to Vegas,
Yeah.
but like
Maybe
you might not want to go to Vegas.
Yeah.
Maybe don't.
Yeah, see, Nicole's
Yeah.
not really comfortable being in the Las Vegas pilot program.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't want to be doing that.
Especially where they're like, we don't really give a shit. There's viruses in Vegas already, so
Yeah.
we think we should just open. Like,
When
they're
the
not even
mayor's
taking it seriously.
yeah, when the mayor's saying just take a shower, you'll be fine.
Yeah. I got HPV. Who cares?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. This is supposed to be. We planned this big trip. This is going to be our, first kid-free vacation in a number of years. I'm just saying, if I could go to Las Vegas with no kids for a week, I think I'd take the Rona for 2 weeks when I get back. I think it's a fair trade-off.
Oh my god.
I mean, a week with no kids.
Worth it.
Actually, it would
It might be
be
worth it.
it would be 3 weeks with no kids.
Yeah, because you'd have to quarantine.
Holy
Yeah.
shit! I'm gonna go in like every fucking slot handle I see.
Lee's gonna be kissing every dad there.
You sir, you look like you with a child.
Just an early Father's Day present from the resort.
From one dad to another. What?
What impeccable service.
What a friendly town this is.
Oh, look at that guy just smooching everyone he comes across.
So, sir, you checking out? I'd like to ask you, how was your stay at our hotel? Oh, it was great. I especially liked when one of your staff members kissed me on the mouth. Sir, that wasn't one of our staff members.
But he told me I was a good dad.
This is not the first time we've heard this. We'll make a note. What's going on, Nige? What you been doing besides watching Hoarders?
Man, not a whole lot. Licking my wounds after last week of actual fantasy eSports. The show ended, and I just kind of come down off the adrenaline rush, and I posted it in the Discord, and it's like, oh, cool. So I'm the Kerouac now.
Oh my god. You're not the Kerouac.
I did
He
it.
did win the Kerouac, though.
Oh, that's true.
I did it. I became Kerouac. We thought for
this
a while
year, you
there.
have embraced the Kerouac spirit.
For a while there, we thought that Jose was the new Kerouac because he was always yelling about something. But last week,
And I'm nice now.
Yep. It's true.
oh my god! So that's cool. I said it in the Discord, and it's like, this is all for fun. Just because I'm taking it super seriously doesn't mean you should take it seriously. And
The
actually,
best part
please.
is that you are taking it super seriously after not. Like, you go in with Fred Durst and Big Head Bill Clinton, and then you're like, what the fuck do you mean I didn't win?
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of drafted a team like, fuck it, we'll see where the cards lay. And then when that event was announced, I was like, oh shit, I have a fucking chance.
I feel like it's my responsibility for telling you I was going to give you 10 points. I
But
set up your expectations.
didn't
Way
you
to go,
though?
Kelly.
I did.
Well,
no,
that-
but that's what I'm saying. Like, suddenly you were like, oh man, I've got a shot.
Well, I did. I had a shot. I just feel like there was some sketchy voting there. I don't know.
Oh my god.
But onto a new week and a new competition and a new competitor. So I'm excited.
I feel a lot better about your chances this week.
My energy behind last week, I felt also lent itself to the event and also my competitor. So I was just kind of channeling that energy. Yeah, I just wanted to fucking break something tonight. I was doing it by yelling. And then so
Curse the heavens.
So really, like, I haven't had much else going on. But I do want to show you guys this video, so I'm going to turn on the video in here and click on this guy. It is a clip of Macho Man Randy Savage on Live with Regis and Kathy Lee from November of 1992. It was in the lead up to Survivor Series. Macho Man was on the show to promote Survivor Series, and you know, they're just having a little bit of banter, and Kathy Lee asks a question that, you know, seemed harmless at the time, and Macho Man gives his answer. So let's take a listen.
Oh, wait a minute.
This guy stands out in a crowd.
Absolutely. Did anybody recognize Macho Man Randy Savage?
Look at that drip.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah, Motown. Dig it. Yeah. 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 You're going into the Survivor Series in Richland, Ohio.
This is my Survivor Series get-down outfit right here.
Yeah.
I want to enter that fashion show later on.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Cindy Crawford, watch out. Taking over, yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't he look
He
good?
looks fantastic. Randy, how's Miss Elizabeth doing?
Well, bottom line is we got a divorce.
No.
Right. Yep.
No.
Super serious. One of those things that didn't work out. Nobody's to blame. And I just want to say that in my heart, I'll always love her.
Well,
So sad to hear this
gee, I'm
news.
sorry to hear this.
Jesus Christ.
Thanks for bringing that one up, guys. Remember that speaking point my
Regis
agent
looks,
said don't bring up?
Regis looks fucking horrified.
Kathy Lee, you dumb idiot.
Gee,
I'm stunned.
We're
I
stunned.
have no idea.
I'm very sorry. She's a lovely lady, but I'm grateful that it's amicable.
Very lovely lady.
Yes. All right, Macho Man. Well, you're going to come back and be a part of our Macho Man.
She fucked my friend.
Not only that, but I'm going to win it.
All right.
Looking at that guy dressed that way, like, well, we got a divorce.
Very serious matter.
You can't see it because of the glasses I'm wearing, but I am shedding a small, tiny tear.
Kathy Lee, that's fucked up.
Well, Kathy Lee, she got tired of me keeping her in the hotel room and feeding her exclusively diets of TV dinners, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Cream of the crop.
Oh, you don't look it, Hulk. I'll fucking put hands to you, yeah.
That was super uncomfortable.
Yeah.
In front of what appeared to be an arena full of people.
Yeah.
An arena full of Karens.
Oh, that was outstanding. Thank you for sharing that with me.
Yeah. RJ City on Twitter tweeted that out, and I found the clip on YouTube. So.
Oh, that's outstanding. So good.
You know what's weird about RJ City?
What's that?
I've never fucking seen that guy wrestle. I have no idea where he works. But I see him in my Twitter feed all the time.
Hey, man, maybe that's the gimmick.
Yeah.
Wrestler who never wrestles?
The wrestler who never wrestled, right?
Yeah.
He's just a made-up character that I do.
Holy shit. The longest con.
Well, thank you for sharing that clip.
Mahoney would
Mahoney.
do a show about making coffee in his underpants.
I would. I don't drink coffee, but I'd do a show about it anyways.
You don't drink coffee?
No.
Like
Really?
using the
Are you like no
underpants-
caffeine at all, or just no coffee?
I don't like coffee, but I don't
Okay.
typically have much caffeine.
Okay. I don't know why. I always thought you was a coffee guy.
No, I don't like it. Never
He's a
have.
dad.
Even like coffee ice cream, coffee desserts, like anything like
Nah,
that.
never
Not
liked
a
it.
fan.
I tried real hard last year, and ended up drinking a whole pot of coffee in a day to try to make myself like it. And then I just got real sick.
Oh my
I
god!
think that's
Wrong
your
call.
problem there.
Wrong call.
You went with the
I'm like, I
potato
didn't like
theory.
this, but by
Yeah.
God, I'm gonna like it. I'm gonna force myself to like it. I could be a coffee guy, and then I wanted to die.
You treated it very much like you did potatoes.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if you know this about me or not, Kelly, but I go big with things.
You do. You do.
I don't believe in half measures.
Go hard or not at all, says Lee Rodriguez.
I would announce my divorce in a stadium full of people wearing a pink cowboy hat.
Well, you see there, Kathy Lee, I might have smacked her around a little bit, and she didn't really appreciate that, if you know
There
what
was
I'm
an
saying.
ambush roast, and things didn't go well after that. See? It's the Dark Night, we call it. The Red Birthday. We won't talk about it anymore in the family. Needless to say, I don't see my kids anymore.
Every time someone brought up a horse, I smacked her around. Yeah.
It's
I
all
drowned
right.
the ocean.
We'll console you after your divorce, Lee. You know, to make you feel better. Just say
She was such a lovely lady.
Nah.
See, don't you feel better?
Yeah.
I do. Thank you. Thank you so much.
I'm glad we figured that out earlier.
Me too, because that wedding makes me cry.
So good. What you got going on, Jose?
Veep.
Yeah, what happened there? You just dived into Veep all of a sudden?
Yeah, and just fucking blew through all 7 seasons and
Oh
just
my
done
God.
with it. We finished it today. Pretty good
Damn.
season. Pretty witty writing and very raunchy. Like very raunchy. Fuck is the language. And like fuck, what's his name?
Buster Bluth.
No. He did the filibuster.
All right.
Black Side.
Oh, Patton Oswalt.
John Lithgow.
Yes. He play, the whole thing is like politicians, they all get fired, they all get disgraced, they all get a job somewhere else, they all end up working back together. And then they get fired. Like just how fucked up DC is that no matter what you do, you can still get back in and keep working. So like the characters always end up against each other, working with each other, against each other, working with each other. I don't remember where I was going, but it's a good show. Fucking, where was I going with it? Oh yeah, fucking Homeboy. So he plays a guy who just keeps grabbing dudes' balls all day.
Oh my God.
That's his thing. It's
Grabbing
pretty good.
balls.
Very witty writing. I really didn't see why they canceled it. They like renewed it for a 7th season and then announced that that season was the last season.
Well, I think they were all just done with it.
Everybody was done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they ended it. It was pretty cool. They showed you how everyone turned out. So you get a nice little 6 feet under moment where.
Will they all die at the end?
So it's pretty funny. And she's pretty good as the on and off again president.
So
Give it a
what
watch.
happened to the other show you were watching?
Well, we blew through. Oh yeah, and then we started Riverdale too. So we got through.
Yeah.
We're like, well, once we noticed season 2 had fucking 23 episodes, we had to step back a second because we were chugging through thinking that the seasons were 13 apiece.
Yeah. That's what happens when you
okay.
get with one of those
And then
network
you-
shows.
Yeah, the
We're
first one was 13, and then they said, "Oh no, we got a hit on our hands here."
Yep.
Yeah, and I
Give
saw
it the full
23.
26.
Oh, 26. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah. So once we saw that amount, that scared us. So we took a break for a second, and then she popped on something. I think we're going to bounce Riverdale and then an HBO series. Riverdale and HBO.
Good
series.
idea. They
That's not bad.
basically do like half season. Like there's a big break in the middle. There's always like a midpoint pause.
Yeah, and it
Alright.
will kind of be obvious when you get there.
Yeah. Like I can never tell you what season of Riverdale we're on because of all the big breaks they do.
All the breaks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
CW being stupid.
And that's how they do all their series.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It looks beautiful. It's shot well. I mean, some of the shit is just ridiculous. There's been 2 murders. Started with a murder. Let's go. Fuck it.
It's amazing.
It's goddamn fucking Sons of Anarchy going on in one. You got Everyone's wearing hoods and fucking naked. What's going on? I don't know what's happening.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that they did the stupid hot rod drag race thing.
That was how they settled their gang war.
Whoa, I
That's
ain't
right.
even got there yet. Drag
Oh, you
race.
haven't? Oh my god.
I'm
That's
talking
coming
about
any
when
day.
everyone wore the red hood, the red circle.
Oh yeah. That's right.
You
Yeah,
gotta
when
tell-
Archie-
I got hot rod racing to look forward to.
Yes, you do.
Fuck yeah.
No, you're talking about when he just sets up a vigilante group and faced no real consequences for his actions.
Nope.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a whole lot
Vigilante-
of like Archie's like, I gotta do everything. And why don't you people understand I'm the guy that does everything? Just he
Hold on, everyone, pop your shirts off.
yeah, no shit. I don't know. It's nuts, but it's pretty good. Now, how old are they again?
They're supposed
Old
to be like
enough.
16.
Old enough.
Old enough. What does old enough mean?
You shouldn't be getting sexually aroused, you weirdo.
Old.
Well, no, the actors, like the
No.
people playing the roles, are all like 25.
Mhm.
Hey, man, don't give me shit. I didn't pick it over.
He's like, I didn't cast this fucking thing.
Play ball.
My dick
Yeah,
doesn't
no
know how
shit.
to operate IMDb. It doesn't know how old they are.
Jesus Christ.
If you gotta
Good
ask,
time.
they're too young.
That's the rule on TikTok.
I just assume they're all 14 on TikTok.
Yeah.
That's right. If
Yeah.
they don't tell you how old they are, just move along.
God. Fucking TikTok.
Move.
Although
move.
after
Wow.
for the first time in I don't know how long, Mahoney shared a TikTok today that made me laugh.
Oh shit.
See, shit's turning around, baby.
Yeah, I'm getting to you, Lee. I'm inside your head. You know what I was?
mean,
you know what I was thinking, Lee?
it took a long time to get there.
I was thinking maybe we could watch some TikToks.
TikTok, motherfucker!
We got a sounder for it now, Lee.
Oh no.
Jesus
I love
Christ.
that. I love
God
that.
damn it.
All right, so I've assembled my top six TikToks of the week, Lee.
Okay.
And to begin, we were just talking about, TikTok users and you never know how old they are. So the first one here really hits on how you can best get a sense for how old these TikTokers are.
Bro, my TikTok crush is so cute.
How old is she?
I don't know.
Does she remember 9/11? Oh, well, I mean, she's over 18.
Does she have clear, specific memories of 9/11? Bro, my TikTok.
Yeah.
TikTok's just chicks pretending they're not in their underwears.
What?
I mean, everyone. I mean, they're all in their underwear, but if
What the fuck are you talking about?
This girl is just wearing a shirt.
That's a shirt.
I didn't see it. Yeah.
I got the
I'm just saying. I scroll through. That's her fucking underwear.
It's a whole shirt.
And then what else?
I don't know.
Does she remember 9/11? Oh, well, I mean, she's over 18.
Does she have clear, specific memories of 9/11? Bro,
Do you?
No, that's a shirt.
Yeah.
And you know what? Like, fuck TikTok, but I do give this girl props for like trying to make a joke and for having, an original little composition as
Yeah,
opposed
no,
to
that's a good one. I like
lip
that one.
syncing bullshit. It's all right. It's all right.
That's
It's not bad.
There is
All
some
right, so this
talented-
next one takes place in one of your favorite places, the McDonald's drive-thru.
Oh God. Let me refresh this guy.
Okay, so we went through McDonald's and we said 4 McDoubles in total. 3 no onion, 1 add mayo. We got 1 no onion, 1 no ketchup. Where you got that from, I don't know. And then the best of all, add fucking tartar sauce. Okay, so we went through McDonald's.
I can't think of anything worse than putting tartar sauce on a burger.
Oh my
They
God.
definitely ordered it with tartar sauce.
Yeah. Because there's
Like,
no other way that button's
They
getting pressed.
ordered those 3 things.
There's no other way that button's getting pressed. No other way.
Because the tartar sauce button is like 3 menus deep.
I am completely willing to believe that you could go through a McDonald's drive-thru and find yourself with a burger with tartar sauce on it.
No, because like when you fucking order, the screen shows you what it is.
Yeah.
Like they had to do 4 separate entries for those burgers, and they saw them, and they were like, "Oh, it's gonna be fun. We'll make a fucking TikTok about it.
Yeah.
We'll tell people we ordered them all the same."
Yeah. I give this TikTok 0 sauce.
Oh, well, that's no
this
good.
This is a big fat lie on the liometer.
I believe
No
it.
good.
I want to believe.
Yeah, I totally believe. So, if you don't believe that the tartar sauce can just be put on there by mistake, let's talk to you guys about a jizz of mayonnaise.
Springs back into shape. A large helping of melted butter is added to the slices to help them pass through the upcoming machinery. For this sandwich, a jizz of mayonnaise is required, which is
what?
spread on the bread via an automated dispenser.
A
Workers
jizz
then
of
lay on grated
mayonnaise?
cheddar cheese with their bare hands.
Oh, do it with
feeling
the bare
each and
hands.
every bit of cheese that goes onto the sandwich
just
to
touch
ensure
all that
that
shit.
it is properly shredded.
On that jizz mayonnaise. What are you doing?
In another area, traditional ham logs are squished into a slicing coffin.
Ham logs? What's the ham? A log of ham? How do you get it in that shape? Oh, she's loving this. Another day at the office, just got these chopped up
The
ham
slices
logs.
go off to the assembly line where they are
Oh,
then
Lord.
added to the sandwiches.
Have mercy.
Barehandedly, of course,
Of
for an
course.
added salty flavor.
Why don't they have gloves on?
Brings back into
Now,
shape.
see, I love that one. That I felt like that should have been Mahoney's number 1.
Yeah,
But
I like that one. I like
how-
that one. Okay.
When did jizz become a technical term
But see-
outside of Star Wars?
See, I would have let
Jizz of mayonnaise.
I would have let jizz of mayonnaise slide if it weren't for the, and you know they put the meat on the sandwich with bare hands for extra saltiness. That's when I knew it was fake.
Yeah, definitely.
But still,
If they had cut it, if they had just said that the cheese went on bare hands,
yeah,
I would have completely believed it.
exactly. Juggalo John in the chat says that's a fake voiceover. Still,
Totally.
really,
That's
good.
fine. Still great.
Yeah, I like the performance of it.
So funny.
Still
Yeah.
great. Haters are gonna say this next one's fake.
Probably.
Probably.
What is wrong with you?
I can
Just
do
a
that.
dude deep throating a hot dog.
Nice. Did you just quietly say I can do that?
I could do that.
Show me
All
again.
right.
Show me again. Show me again. Let's see.
Get a hot dog.
Easy.
Easy?
Easy.
Easy?
Yeah, that's a regular ass regulation hot dog.
It's
You
not
I
like
can barely get like X-rays at the dentist.
No,
I
see-
can't shove an entire hot dog.
Yeah,
in
no,
there.
that would make me gag.
You
Yeah.
can like it'll bend in your mouth. Like it's not going down his throat.
It's not gonna bend in your mouth.
Yeah, Will. I could.
Yeah, that whack ass hot dog.
Hold
of course
on.
it will.
I'm gonna stick a Sharpie in my throat right now. Let's see if it works.
No,
Oh my
don't-
god.
Better turn your video on.
Guys, it's
throw up
gonna
all
throw
over
up
his
live
mic.
on air.
Get ready for
Oh.
the Jason Knives mukbang.
But really, like, you
the
could
Popcast Sharpie challenge. Here we go.
you could have like at least an inch or an inch and a half of that hot dog in your throat, and then the front of it is still at the front of his teeth and his lips. He kind of wraps
Oh.
his lips around the end of it, so there's plenty of room for a hot dog in there.
I don't want an inch and a half
Yeah.
of hot dog in my throat.
Well, no, I'm not saying like it's for funsies, but if you're looking to elicit a reaction,
Yeah.
I mean that'll get the job done.
Mm-hmm.
Don't knock it till you try it.
I'm not doing. I can't. I will throw up.
Yeah, no, I'm,
Try
I'm
it
with,
next time you're watching TV in the shower.
I'm with you on this one, Mo.
I will give that one a solid maybe.
All right.
That might be for real.
Where
All right,
are
well,
they?
this-
What is this Apple store with a hot dog vendor?
They brought it.
Who
They
knows?
just go
Is
to
it an
different
Apple
stores.
store?
It looks
They
like
sound like they're like Australian or something.
Yeah.
it looks like an Apple store or like some sort of like business office, and then there's just a hot dog warmer.
Yeah, maybe it's like Hot Dog Tuesday at the office.
Yeah,
Or-
I mean,
I
we
mean,
don't
like-
know what Australians get up to.
If you go furniture shopping, there's usually like food at the front. You can't usually just reach in and grab whatever the fuck you want like that guy did, but
Yeah, see, that's the only thing that would give me pause with putting that hot dog in my throat is it should be hot coming out of there, right?
Yeah, that would
Yeah.
be hot.
Yeah. Like I said, maybe. This
Alright.
might be a thing.
well, if you're in the mood for cold hot dogs, then
Oh,
this next
God.
video is for you. I don't like how this sink works. What's up with the water on it?
It's bad.
Yeah.
This one didn't get
I
me.
do like how this works, though.
This one made me laugh.
That was
Yeah,
a
that's a
twist
good
I
one.
was not expecting.
You got to describe it for the
That's a
people
good
at home there,
Did
Mahoney.
not expect the corn dog to pop
So,
out of the ice machine.
Dude fills up his goblet of water. He brings it over to the ice machine. He pushes the button. Full fucking corn dog falls out and into the cup.
And then just
That's pretty good. That's
bobs
pretty
in the water.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It's amazing. And my number one video of the week that made me laugh harder than any of the others is this Joe Rogan nature documentary about hunting.
And here we see the hunter in the forest. He has just found his prey. Oh, the deer has spotted him. Oh, down she goes. And here we see the hunter.
The fucking noise she makes.
No, I hate that one. I don't like that one at all.
Let's hear that noise again.
Oh, the deer has spotted him.
Chicks,
Fucking
man.
beers they checking out.
No, I don't care
Amazing.
for that one.
Some kind of animal makes that noise at Joe Rogan. There's no way he's shooting it. He's running.
Yeah. He's yelling like, "What do you think about the moon landing?"
So I was very sad because one of the ones that I wanted to show you guys was this girl found an issue of Playboy that her mom was in,
Yeah.
Oh no.
but TikTok took it down.
Yep.
And the girl made the mistake of showing the cover and then the page her mom was on, so I've definitely seen her mom topless.
Oh, yeah. We all have.
Yeah.
And mom can get
we
it.
all have?
Well, most of us.
I mean, if you haven't, you're just behind the times.
I'll send you the picture, Kelly.
Okay, I would appreciate that.
See,
It's not the same without the video.
yeah, but it's weird because the video and the audio are off, and it was original audio, so I don't even understand that. But then again, I couldn't get my audio to work tonight, so
Well, it's like a voiceover, kind of.
I don't think it was a voiceover.
Well, who knows?
We can't watch
tell.
it now.
It's gone. It's gone forever.
No, sorry, Mahoney. I can't say I've seen those before.
Well, it's actually that because she's only
Yeah.
showing one tit.
True.
One in the blue.
Have you
Yeah,
guys
no.
noticed? Have you guys noticed how much more areola is getting by the censors on Instagram these days?
Oh yeah.
Like, areola is fair game apparently. Just as long as you don't show the nip. I've followed so many suicide girls on Instagram this week, you guys.
You sent me a bunch.
Nip, nip-a-roo.
Instagram's probably like, the people could use some areola in their lives.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's let them have this one.
Well, that was
Yeah,
fantastic,
exactly.
Mahoney. We should do that every week.
Yeah, I think we should. I have 6 more TikToks for later in the show, Lee.
Why?
Because I couldn't pick just 6. I needed 12.
Yeah, I messaged Mahoney on the sly. I was like, hey, could you pull together like your top 6 TikToks of the past week? And he was like, got you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
From the moment I opened that message to when I sent my response was like 14 minutes. Like, I got
my
this.
God.
Hang on.
God damn it. Ridiculous. All right. Anything else? We're ready to do this thing.
Oh, let's do this thing.
Wait, I didn't get to do my week.
Oh, shit.
Your week didn't happen.
Oh, that's true.
Sorry, I got derailed by this fucking Toks, Kelly. I'm sorry.
I mean,
Please,
we were going to
what's
save it
going
for
on here?
later, but then you kind of threw to it.
Well, guys, I decided to watch something painful.
Oh no!
Oh, that's right. I'm glad we didn't forget this.
Nice, hit the sounder.
Oh man! You heard it here on Panels on Pages. Spider-Man, turn off the dark. People is dying.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Thwip. Classic.
So I was on YouTube and I was going through my watch later playlist, and I came across a video I had saved called "What Went Wrong About the Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark musical." It was a 45-minute long video. It's very well done.
I think I might even have that video in my watch later.
It's very good. I recommend it. So I watched that, and then I got to thinking, I was like, wonder if there's any recordings of this musical. Turns out there are.
Which is wild because it never got out of previews, I thought.
They did a year after previews. Yeah, they did run for a full year and a half, I want to say.
Oh my god.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I watched a version. It's listed as version 2.0. So I think it's still in previews from what I saw. And it's filmed from a guy in his seat, just using whatever camera he had. And like, shockingly, the audio is not entirely terrible in the video, while shaky at some points, and occasionally he has to shove the camera in his lap because I assume a security guard walks past or something. But overall, you get a decent look at this monstrosity. It's truly horrific, guys. Like, you think it's gonna be bad. Like, you know it's gonna be bad. You think, but there's a part of you that's like, man, it can't be that bad. I don't know.
Be that bad.
That's the thing, because you're like, it's all these musical people, muckety mucks. They're just watching. Oh no, it's bad.
It's Spider-Man. It's Broadway. Yeah. It's Julie Taymor. It's The Edge.
Oh god, The Edge. So like, every song is just a shitty YouTube B-side. So like, if you like U2, you'll like this musical. If you don't like U2, you really won't like this musical.
Get these U2s off of my phone.
it
Because
sounded so threatening.
Yeah. Because literally every U2, they all sound like U2 B-sides. Like
that sounds really shitty.
Peter, the way he sings, tries his best to sound like Bono. They flat out play the yeah song in there.
Okay, what? How is that? What is the context of that? I mean, how did they just cut to a U2 song?
There is a scene where MJ drags Peter to a club, and that is the song that is playing in the club.
No fucking way.
Yes.
But also, that song is called Vertigo, so it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, but that is the song that is playing in the club.
Get the whole fuck out of here.
I thought I was having a stroke. So I started playing.
Hello.
Because I've heard that sounder for years.
Yeah, with that song and Jared FX doing the voiceover.
Yeah.
that must have
call back
unreal.
Yeah, no, I
what
thought
are the odds?
Yeah,
like the
I
show
thought I was
didn't even
having a
exist
stroke.
when we made that sounder.
No.
People were dying in rehearsals.
Yeah. Yeah. But then, so, like, there's some bits of it that are, like, legitimately impressive. Just set pieces and stuff like that. Like, all the swinging around looks really cool.
Yeah, I bet. It killed, like, 10 people.
Yeah.
That's the thing, though. Like, on paper, it has all the pieces to be kind of rad.
The story is just hot garbage in every way. There's a lot of the Greek goddess of spiders, Arachne, in it.
Oh.
She pops up every now and then. Norman Osborn repeatedly refers to everyone as mutants. Like
duh.
So like Spider-Man's a mutant, you know?
That's how Marvel was gonna bring the X-Men into the MCU.
Yeah.
through this musical.
Yeah. And then the Sinister Six pops up. You know the Sinister Six.
Sure.
Yeah, you know.
Sinister Six, Kelly.
Let's see. You got Swarm.
Oh,
You
okay.
got,
The Nazi made of bees?
yes. You got Electro, who just like has little sparklers on his head and hands. You got the Lizard, who just straight up looks like a dude in one of those blow up Tyrannosaurus costumes. You got Craven with a weird looking cartoon head.
Yeah, Craven looked like a Disney Junior character at the parks.
Yeah.
Like he looked like Doc McStuffins walking around.
Yeah. You got
He could
Carnage.
just, like, be a guy, and that'd be okay.
Yeah, no. You got Carnage.
Okay.
Right.
Carnage is all right looking, I guess.
Carnage is almost ashamed to just waste.
Yeah. And then, of course, everyone's favorite Spider-Man villain, Swiss Miss.
I don't think I know Swiss Miss.
The you don't know the woman made of Swiss Army knives?
What?
And mind you, they are all creations of the Green Goblin. He is not a member of the Sinister Six.
Okay. Well, that makes it even worse.
He's like
How do you-
the
How do you
JJ
create
Dillon.
Craven?
They're his mutants.
Oh no.
All checks out.
Yeah. I don't know how deep you want me to go into this because I'm making you guys watch this on Friday, right?
Oh my god.
Oh man, on the inside. I'm down.
I'd be into it. We had other plans, but then you were like, "Oh, this Turn Off the Dark musical is awful. I never want to see it again." Unless
like I'm just giving you a little taste of it.
I mean, I would not. I mean, that would definitely be an experience.
Because you kind of have to. Like, it's just, it was this huge thing.
If you have a chance to see it,
Yeah.
something that got shut down,
and it was
Yeah.
such a big part of the show for so long.
Yeah.
I think we kind of have to watch this week.
Yeah.
It makes sense. I honestly feel like perhaps you two heard us talk about it, and that's why they used the song in it.
But one thing I will say more about it, though, is the actors are all pretty decent. They do what they can with the shit-ass material they've been given.
And that's saying a lot, considering most of them are like the third understudy.
Yeah. Yeah. If you get a chance before we do the thing, watch that documentary. I'll try and track it down again and link it to you. The what went wrong? Spider-Man: Turn Off the Dark.
I got all kinds of time now that I don't have to watch any more of Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah.
Oh my god. What went wrong? And it's just some lady being like, people's ankles just weren't strong enough.
Well, the problem was, when it really comes down to it, when I look back on my experience with Spider-Man: Turn Off the Dark, I think the biggest problem is that we designed a show beyond that which the limits of the human body could withstand.
Like, one of my least favorite things about the thing is there'll be certain songs you're like, oh yeah, well, this is kind of like a real musical now. Like, this is actually like a not half bad song, and all of a sudden it's like wow wow wow, and you're like, god damn it, the edge is here. Like, fucking god damn it, every time.
I'm like, Kelly don't enjoy himself that night.
Hello, Kelly.
He was just
I
in
gotta
the
put on another
bathroom
3
running
songs
a little
for this
late.
song.
In that fucking documentary, they show a bit where they're like, I think it was CBS or something was talking to Bono and the Edge, and they're like, well, what do you think of like all the negative comments about the show? And they're like, oh, we know it was bad.
Oh yeah, okay.
Like, I'm not blind, love.
It's a Spider-Man Broadway musical. What did you expect?
Cash the check, never look back.
I kind of wonder, like, do you think they had like just a bunch of unwanted, unused songs, and when they got hired to do the Spider-Man musical, they were like, "Let's just take what we got
Yes.
and turn it into a Spider-Man musical."
I would say yes. I think they repurposed.
What song sounds spidery?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
you
they
change
definitely
some
repurposed
lyrics,
some
but
stuff.
you leave the music. You know, like
Yeah, no,
Oh,
100%.
this one reminds me of it. Mutant fits perfect.
Because it's not just like, oh, you get those little touches every now and then. We're like, oh, the chorus, I can see how that's a U2 song, and
yeah,
they just fucking sound like U2 songs.
ugh.
Yeah,
That's
it's
really shitty.
it's bad, and it's worse than you think it's going to be.
Put that in the intro.
So look out for that on Friday.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus.
It took me 2 nights to get through it. Because there was a point where I was just like, man, fuck this, I'm going to bed. It's 2 hours and 11 minutes, I believe.
We'll get through it together.
Oh, yeah.
It's not that bad.
No, it's not, but it was just like...
I bet it feels like 5.
Yeah.
It
really does.
I wonder if YouTube has something like Netflix Party where you can kind of do that deal.
I'll have to look into it.
I thought they did.
I think so, right?
Every single one of them should at this point.
Or
what?
I think
YouTube
I should
really
say
wants you to pay for it now.
Yeah.
Maybe that's part of the YouTube Premium. It's like, no, I don't need fucking YouTube Music. Sorry, no.
It might be one of those cases where Google had a really good service that they're suddenly like, nah, we don't do that anymore. Because they do that every now and then.
They love doing that.
Yeah. I think that might have been one of them.
Well, what we can do is I can play the YouTube video and then screen share it.
Yeah.
And then upload it to our own YouTube.
Yep.
Put a fucking window, put a frame around it, call it a day.
There you go.
Yep. Because it's not like it's official footage.
Right. It's not like it's actual recordings of the songs.
No.
Hello.
So, yeah, come hang out with us Friday. We're going to watch Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark.
Holy shit. That is not a sentence I ever expected Lee to say.
We're going to watch Spider-Man, worse than Chernobyl.
Yeah.
That's an experience.
Okay. Down in Chernobyl, where the mutants came from the deep.
So you've got several days to gird your loins and get prepared for it.
I still hear the wails of the Edge's guitar in the back of my head.
Put that in the fucking intro.
I
will say, like, when Kelly's like, they all sound like U2 songs, U2 songs, U2 songs. There are 2 distinct eras of U2 songs.
Yes.
Like, 80s U2 songs and 90s, 2000s U2 songs are very different experiences.
It's all 90s, 2000s.
You know what?
Songs.
Yeah.
You know what U2 song was dope? It was the one where the Edge was singing, and it was just like... And then Bono's all in his ear like...
The only YouTube song I have anything remotely resembling a positive memory of is the one from the Batman Forever soundtrack.
Oh, hell yeah. Hold me, thrill me, kiss me, kill me, bro.
Yeah, that song's cool.
Yeah,
Don't
that's a
talk
pretty
bad
good
about
jam.
that one.
Don't you dare.
Yeah,
Had that dope, the animated music video.
Yes.
Pretty good.
Stone Cold?
I'm sorry, I was playing a video of Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark.
Oh, hell yeah.
Got a little ahead of myself there, sorry. All right. Is it time now? Everybody good? Everybody feel happy about it?
Yeah.
Time.
All right. We got a classic, Knives?
Yes. So what I do now, since pulling classics
You
is
watch Hoarders, I know, yeah, but we're not talking about that now.
pulling classics is hard, you guys. So
I bet.
You know, we've been doing eSports these past couple of weeks. So I just went into the PCN.PanelsOnPages.com search bar and I just typed video games. So I got this segment from a Popcast 428 from June 2018, and it was just after E3. Not only was it just after E3, it was after our Lord and Savior President Donald Trump met Kim Jong-un for the first time, and it is the first taste that we get of Kelly's obsession for Yakuza.
Ooh. Oh, all right. Back in a bit.
And now, a curated selection from deep within the Popcast Network archives. We proudly present this Popcast classic.
Yeah, I learned two things on Twitter yesterday. That our country's leadership is a fucking out of control dumpster fire.
Oh, you just learned that yesterday.
But it seemed really like leaning hard yesterday. Like just some awful shit. And there's also some bomb-ass video games coming out. That was my Twitter experience yesterday.
Well,
these fucking monsters, and oh, hey, look at that.
Well, I don't have much interest in video games, so it was just all our country's a mess to me. So.
See, it's all been video games, and look, our idiot is talking to their idiot.
What a couple of dildo-looking dudes, huh?
Just a couple
the
of
worst
dildos.
Did you guys see the picture of somebody photoshopped Triple H in the picture with the two of them?
I mean, it barely looked photoshopped. I thought it was real.
I saw a pretty excellent one of Dana White in between them, like the UFC face-off. It was pretty good.
And there was another one with them with the entire 2003 NBA draft class, all wearing baggy fucking suits.
That's pretty funny. We live in weird fucking times, guys. Just weird fucking times. And it's not all good. It's not all good. There's some phenomenal looking video games coming out, so we can dull the terribleness with fantasy.
Yep.
How are you feeling this week, Kelly?
Not too bad.
Good.
I went a little insane yesterday and spent far too much money.
What happened?
I decided, you know what? I'm just gonna fucking do it. And I bought a PlayStation 4. What? And then I bought 2 Yakuza games because that's literally the only reason why I want a PS4.
No, there's so many good games for the PS4.
I just want the Yakuza games and then the Fist of the North Star game that team made that's coming over in October, I believe.
Dude, right now, Until Dawn is $6 on the PlayStation Store. I would highly recommend getting Until Dawn for $6 fucking dollars.
What kind of game is it?
It's like an interactive horror movie.
Yeah, I have other things. I'll have to play. I'll be playing Yakuza and running karaoke parlor.
Kelly doesn't like being spooked.
Yeah, I also don't like scary movies much. I'm getting the PS4. I haven't gotten it yet. It's in the mail on the way. They put out a new special edition that's kind of blue with the 4 logo things.
Yeah.
It's like a terabyte hard drive, and it was only $300.
Wow, that's kind of nuts. I'm having some.
No, I saw that, and I'm like, well, now's the time to pull the trigger on this. Yeah. It's not gonna be my primary system. That'll still be the Switch, but I really want to play the Yakuza games after hearing so much good things about them.
Yeah, and there really are some pretty aces exclusives on there.
Oh yeah. Every now and then there's something that pops up where I'm like, I wish I could play that, and now I'll be able to.
Join us again next week for yet another Popcast Classic.
That could never air today.
It shouldn't have aired then.
No.
It's amazing.
Just the other night I finished the Majima side story in Yakuza Kiwami 2.
I want to be able to play that and with you there with me, but you don't have an Xbox, so I don't know. I would have. Okay,
all right, I'll get on a plane.
No, not like next to me, but like watching me with me, like you guiding me through it. You're my
guy in the chair.
My short round.
Yeah.
You don't need me guiding you through the game. You'll be fine.
I want you there with me.
It's all about discovery.
Oh.
If you had asked me, I would not have thought that Kelly has been talking about Yakuza for less than 2 years. Time is a flat circle.
Yeah.
Time is completely meaningless now.
Tell that to my gray ball hairs.
I had a moment today where I'm like, is it Tuesday?
Yep.
I think I guess it's all the same. All the same. I'm like, I worked sort of, so I guess it can't be Saturday or Sunday. After beyond that, it's all for grabs.
Sort of.
I mean, look, what do you want from me right now?
You're doing your best.
Sort of is all you're gonna get right now. Speaking of sort of, it's week 2.
Shall we play a game?
I really am a master of segues.
True.
Just setting them up and knocking them down.
A well-oiled machine.
Just,
Was it last week or the week before where at the end of the show you were acting like you were throwing to something new and I was like, what is he talking about?
I don't know what the hell my problem was last week.
When you stroked out.
Last week was a real problem.
You were getting the birthday shakes.
Oh boy, it was rough.
All your cells were switching out to the new ones.
Oh god. All right, this week it's Metal Gear Solid in the actual Fantasy Sports eSports edition. The objective: each competitor must complete all missions, defeat Liquid, and save the world. Speed, stealthiness, and taking minimal damage will improve your score. He may well just put outside in parentheses, in theory, because the only rule here, much like whose line it's anyway, there are no rules. All right, let's kick things off with holy shit. There are some.
Nice has to read the book.
There are some entries this week. Holy shit.
I'll read the long ones. That's fine.
Yeah, you know what? You will. You fucking made that bed, you lay in it.
Yeah, but you know what I said? I said I need better, more thought out arguments, but I also said watch your length because you don't want to bore us either.
All right, let's kick things off.
They weren't listening at that point.
You got to calibrate.
All right, this week we got from Cats and Timbros, we got Link from Breath of the Wild, Juggalo John's Blue Star Makers, where she's bringing in Steve from Minecraft. Sharks Team is People is bringing in Spider-Man from 2018 PS4 game.
No, it's pronounced Shark Team is Animal People.
Shark Team is Animal People. That's it. Shark Team is Animal People. Sorry. My Kiss My Bits team is bringing in Mega Man X from Mega Man X6.
Mr. Clang Feet.
Vetters 8-Bit Warriors is bringing in Link from Majora's Mask. This is a kid Link. Denim's Forceful Archaeological Ninja Corp. We're bringing in Shadow of the Tomb Raider era Lara Croft.
Why? What is that name? What is that name, Juan?
Yeah, I thought it was an acronym, but then I was like, those letters don't spell anything.
Bang.
Well, there's a Jedi, there's an archaeologist, and there's a ninja in it. His team is the Star Killer, Lara Croft, and Ninja Gate.
I see.
Oh.
Terrible.
Mahoney's GameStop Die Bitch is bringing in the Prince of Persia from the Sands of Time.
I'm sorry,
Kelly...
His Royal Highness.
His Royal Highness, the Prince of Persia, first of his name.
His Majesty.
Kelly's A Dragon and Two Mad Dogs is bringing in Goro Majima from Yakuza Kiwami. Jose's Master Bats of Rivia is bringing in Batman from Arkham Knight. Nice's Kill Screen brings us the Velociraptor from the Sega Genesis Jurassic Park.
Love it.
Goats Angels is going to bring us Dylan, who I believe was Drew Barrymore from the Charlie's Angels GameCube game.
Correct.
Darwin's Evolution is Inevitable.
Wait, Lee. Refresh your page. The name changed.
Oh, okay. All right. Darwin's team, now called Uncharted Incels Unleashed.
That made me snort. I don't know why it got me, but
you got Sam Fisher from Splinter Cell, and lastly, Kristen's Kristen with the trash bags. We're bringing in Pilgor from the Goat Simulator, and finally, Mary Nice's team BioShock. We're bringing in Elizabeth from BioShock Infinite. Solid. There's some good, some real good heavy hitters in this one, so it'll be good. All right, starting off. We got Cats and Timbros. So she says, Link has all the equipment and abilities to make Snake look like an amateur. Needed to sneak around? Got himself a stealth suit. Need to snipe someone? The bow of light won't leave a trace of evidence besides a hole in their head. Need to get up close and personal? Link has enough swords, shields, spears, maces, axes, and more to outfit an entire Lord of the Rings trilogy. Then when it comes to time to take out Rex, there's shock arrows and the thunderstorm rod. Rex will short circuit and shut down barely a sound made. World saved. You're welcome, princess. All right.
That's a strong case. This is a
That's
strong competitor.
That's a strong case. I will say, though, that I feel like, every time Link hits somebody, his weapon fucking busts.
Yeah, but he's got... This is end of the game Link with
That's
as many
true.
weapons as he can carry.
Yeah.
That's what we've been fucking around. Oh, cool. Great. My sword broke. Don't worry. I got a spear. That shit broke. Oh, don't worry. I got an axe.
Yeah. And he can just pick up other weapons.
Yeah.
Oh, that broke? I got a slap chop.
Oh, cool. My slap chop broke. I'll just smack you with the blunt end of this machine gun.
The only thing to be worried about with Breath of the Wild Link is if he's in the middle of sneaking around and he starts cooking himself some dinner.
Oh, shit. Didn't see you there, guys. I was making a delicious fruit plate to increase my stamina. I put a bunch of extra apples in it.
Just violently shaking the pot.
Oh, wait, I don't have time to cook and I'm losing health. Time to eat some fish. Just some full fish.
Just a raw-ass fish.
Just like that guy eating that hot dog.
Solid. Not bad. Solid argument. I like that one.
Yeah.
All right. What's Juggalo John got to say, Nice?
All right. Steve versus Metal Gear Solid. John says, the bullet points are really all you need to read, but the rest shows how I know Steve's stuff. First off, end-level Steve is capable of holding a 1,431 slot inventory, using the 53 shulker boxes and an ender chest nesting. So Steve is coming fully loaded. Potions, armors, enchantments, explosives, and redstone machinery. Steve can fly with elytra and fireworks, or teleport distances as far as he can throw with an ender pearl.
So 12 feet.
Let's talk about potions. Steve can brew all kinds of potions that he can quickly drink and gain buff and powers. Things like healing, regeneration, night vision, strength, water breathing, swiftness, leaping, and invisibility. Steve can always drink a potion that can adapt to the situation, and some potion like slowness, harming, poison, and weakness with a little gunpowder cap can be weaponized. The enchanting of weapons and armor like blast protection, thorns, enemies take damage when they hit Steve, feather falling on a diamond armor set, sharpness and...
Okay, I don't know. This game is not what I thought it was at all.
You're right. The capitalization in these is throwing me off a little bit. Let me try and continue. Sharpness and looting on a diamond sword, bow with infinity and fire. I would figure Steve could also add these to any item he picked up along the way. Steve could easily sneak anywhere, being invisible or teleporting out of the way. He can, with his bare hands, punch through a 1-meter cube of concrete. Steve can also rip that 1-meter cube straight off the wall with a sticky piston. So,
hey, Greg, you hear something? It sounds like there's a little man punching through the fucking walls.
That sounds like he just used a sticky piston.
No, he can't punch through that. It's 1 meter thick.
I know it seems unlikely, but
it's Stone Cold
like
Steve Minecraft here to whoop some ass.
So any obstacles from any grunt and even some of the bosses are nothing to Steve. Psycho Mantis would know all the characters don't belong and would just let everyone move along without a fight. I feel it would be like a bye week for all competitors, but he would see all Steve had to kill to get this equipment and fear this mass murderer, the dark soulless void of fury. Revolver Ocelot, Ender Pearl teleport around him, kill him there. Vulcan Raven, TNT, End Crystals, Iron Golems, 4 Iron Block, and a pumpkin. He never...
What the fuck
is he just saying words now?
He never gets out of the tank. Sniper Wolf, invisibility potion.
Wait. He killed a man in a tank with a pumpkin?
No, he made a golem out of 4 iron blocks and a pumpkin.
I hate that fucking game, you guys.
Sniper
Like,
Wolf.
I thought you just built stuff.
Sniper Wolf. Invisibility potion stops her the first encounter. Hind D. Fly to it and smash it to bits. Rip Liquid out and kill him there. Metal Gear Rex. Like any good Minecraft griefer, what? To wreck an enemy base best, you summon the Wither. 3 Minecraft top bosses that wreck everything around them with exploding skulls. Steve cleans up his mess and heads home. And if something goes wrong, Steve always has a totem of undying, which if he would fall dead for any reason, his life pops back to half. He comes with his own one-ups.
What the fuck is this game?
I am honestly confused. I thought you just made houses and stuff.
That's what I
didn't know any of this.
So what this tells me is I've never seen my children even once come close to playing this game properly. Because all my kids been doing this game for the past 5 years. Like, look, I'm in a house. I'm like, this game sucks. But now, listening to all this shit John's saying, I still got to say, this game sucks.
What is mine? What do you just could build a house? What are you doing with all these potions?
Murder.
Hey, you guys know what Hitler's favorite video game was? you guys know what Hitler's favorite video game was?
I think I do.
What was it?
It was a Minecraft with a P at the end of it.
Minecraft.
Is there a story mode to Minecraft?
I mean, there is a story mode. That's like a separate game. I think there's
Make like
there's
soup
gotta be
blocks,
something to it we
right?
don't know. We're old men, Kelly.
Like, how is this is a huge game? How have I not heard of any of this until now?
I honestly was thinking the same thing. I was like, I have never once in my life heard any of this, and Minecraft is like the most played game in the world. For all I know, John just made all of that up.
Right.
John in the chat says Steve is a mass murdering monster.
I'm not accusing him of making it all up.
No, it's just is there like a 0.0001% of people that play the game and have all this stuff, and the rest are just like, look, I made a house.
He says there's an end level that you have to fight a dragon. Like, so there's levels to this game. I had no idea. I blame my children.
I blame them too.
Yeah.
Ditto.
Thug ass.
You know what? Fucking good on you. That is well thought out. Apparently, Steve is unfuckwithable. And I will say that Steve gets extra points for, of all the competitors here, he looks like he kind of belongs in the game. So if you saw him at a glance in that game, you'd be like, oh, there's just a midget over there.
Well, no, he actually has eyes, so he looks a little too good for Metal Gear Solid. You want me to read Shark Team is Animal People too, since it's a little long?
Why don't we do Lee's audio bit first to give you a little your throat a little rest?
I mean, my
Yeah,
throat's...
so a little preamble. I know Knives was a little pissy last week about my lack of production value a little bit. I didn't have the cinematic grace required. My argument of the big crazy Viking god from Greece can smash a car with an axe. He was like, yeah, fucking pedestrian, too easy. So I present you with this instead.
That sounds like me.
A cold wind blows across the Alaskan plain. X stands tall, looking very badass and cool. Definitely in a pose Knives would like. So let me get this straight, he says before taking a drag off of one of those robot cigar things cup likes in those Transformers comics. You want me to go in this base, fight a bunch of bosses by animal names, do battle with a giant robot, all the while being interrupted by the talking heads of my supporting cast? He leans in close to the camera, maybe too close. He takes another drag and says, "Do you not know who the fuck I am?" From there, it's a matter of how you want to do this goddamn thing. You want stealth? No problem. The Shadow Armor effectively turns X into a robot ninja, a thing the original Metal Gear Solid actually fucking has, complete with an arsenal of weapons looted from his own Animal Pigment villains, including a floating shield, lasers, ice, and a goddamn fire sword. Looking for speed? Done. He switches to the Falcon armor and zips around the whole base in record time, smashing the cardboard boxes in defiance. Or we go big and bust out the ultimate armor, making him nearly invulnerable and sure to take down Metal Gear in 3 to 4 hits of his ridiculous impervious Giga attack. Regardless of the means, X will be macking on Meryl by sunrise.
And that's how the fuck it's done.
Nice.
You had a good song.
X gonna give it to you.
Look at this guy. Lyrical genius.
You think this is
You
a
got
fucking
GarageBand,
game?
new computer. Good time. So yeah, ninja suits, flight suits, awesome array of weaponry, invulnerable armor, impervious Giga attack.
Your argument's over with. Moving on.
Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Killing it.
I still feel like he would be a bit too loud.
Yeah, but with that kind of firepower, it don't matter.
Yeah.
I
If he's
guess.
wearing the ninja suit, he makes no sounds at all. Shadow armor, stealth power.
All right. Shark Team is animal people. Competing in this event, Spider Ham 2018.
I wish.
After last week's disappointing finish outside the top 3 team, animal people decided to do some training for this week. Team animal people decided to do some training for this week. Shadow worked with Spider-Man on sprint training, while Venom Snake gave him some pointers on sneaking, cardboard box use, and gun choices. Venom Snake, the former medic who was rebuilt and conditioned to be the body double of Big Boss, who Solid Snake and Liquid Snake are the clones of, is the perfect teacher for how to take him down.
That's a solid bit of argument.
Armed with a belly full of Aunt May's wheat cakes, Shadow's speed training, and Venom Snake's gruff attitude and eye patch under the mask, Spidey is set to save the world from nuclear holocaust. He's willing and ready to do what is needed, killing, webbing, or even using a Metal Gear. Uncle Ben was right. With great power comes great responsibilities, and nuclear bombs. No greater power than that. When it comes to sneaking, he's good to go. He's got the quiet soles on his suit, extra padding, and spider arms. He can sneak behind people, take them out, use web grenades or electric shock if it's too much. Extra metal arms, self-healing, all this helps him complete the missions. Boss battles? Revolver Ocelot, he's shooting. The only way to fully take him out is to shoot back with the SOCOM he found earlier in the game. Snake trained him for this. Uncle Ben is over his shoulder and in his head. What would Harry do? Anything to save the world. Vulcan Raven in his tank. No death requires. Web grenades in the gun, inside the tank, and on the treads. Cyborg Ninja. It's a good old hand-to-hand combat that will finish this sword-wielding psycho off. Add in metal Spidey arms and done. Psycho Mantis. He's going to break the mind control with breaking the statues. Then it's easy to punch Mantis till it's night time. Sniper Wolf. Those days on the gun range with Snake teaching Peter to understand wind resistance, bullet trajectories, and extreme boredom have prepared him for this. Click, click, boom.
You earned this, Nice, just so you know.
The helicopter round requires Spidey to use Shadow's speed training to duck, dive, and move, while Snake's training on ground-to-air missiles comes in handy. Add in Spidey's use of geometry and Spidey sense, and he's A-OK. The Sniper Wolf has come back, same as before. Click, click, boom. Vulcan Raven and the Metal Gear fights. Web them up like in the AT-AT scenes in Star Wars. And all that's left is Liquid Snake. This fight takes place on top of a giant robot. Spidey doesn't have to worry about falling off. With Spidey sense kicking in over time, it's just a fist fight that finishes him off. Spider-Man in this game is a no-brainer.
Okay.
Interesting. Pretty much the only thing I know of him was Spider-Verse.
You don't know anything about Spider-Man?
Spider-Verse?
No, never mind. Never mind.
What?
Nah.
Jose just revealed himself as a lizard person.
Never heard of this Spider-Man.
Soon all you'll know him from is that Spider-Verse movie and that musical.
All
I gotta
that talk
say,
about animals, the whole story, I pictured Spider Ham.
Yeah, Matt in the chat says Jose thinks it's really Spider-Ham. Someone tell him it's really Spider-Man.
At first, when you said that, I got excited. Like, oh, did they release a Spider-Ham skin for the game?
No, I just
My bad.
misheard.
My bad.
You know what?
I got the animals mixed up. So the whole time he's explaining this, I'm seeing it as Spider Ham.
Well, no, I said Spider-Ham as a joke.
Well, I just went with it. I stuck with it.
Well, I'm sorry. Do I need to read it again so you can imagine that it's Spider-Man?
You know what? Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yes, but this time, can you emphasize the Spider-Man?
Sure.
Maybe do it in a Peter Parker voice.
Okay. Rad. I'm not doing
I gotta say, this is all pretty well thought out and very thorough. Some might even say too thorough. But he says early on, training with Venom Snake, that you put an eye patch on under his mask. That's gonna fuck up your depth perception, Spider-Man.
Yeah, why would you do that?
And I don't like that Spider-Man's just like, yeah, I'll use guns now.
Yeah, we all know Kelly's favorite part from Endgame was when Spider-Man used the instant kill.
Yeah.
Spider-Man has taken out nuclear threats before without having to kill anybody.
Yeah.
Fucking watched his friends die just so he could not kill someone. Real bitch like that. But especially if he's gonna be fucking around trying to fight a cyborg ninja hand to hand with shitty depth perception, it's a bad choice, Spidey. Why don't you just tie one fucking hand behind your back while you're at it?
All I'm saying is it's not as fun visually now that I know it's not Spider-Ham.
Honestly, I think Spider-Ham would be the better way to go with his cartoon physics.
Cartoon law, you know what the fuck he wants. Not bad.
I think he would beat the game, Spider-Ham, I'm talking.
Oh, for sure.
But I think it'd be sloppy. It'd be a sloppy run through.
Oh, it'd be stupid. It'd be super stupid.
Yeah, by design.
Yeah. Because I don't see him handling the pressure. He'll come back and win, but he may crack a couple times.
All right, what's Vetter got going on, Kelly?
All right, Vetter has a Link from Majora's Mask. He says, "Link," shouts Skullboy, "hurry, come." Link sets his boomerang down and rises to an excited yet fearful Skullboy who takes him by the cuff and leads him to a portal.
I went to high school with a guy named Skullboy.
How's he doing?
He didn't make it.
I figured. Look, Link, I did it.
He died.
A portal to the land that contains the invisibility cloak known as Cardboard Box. The land's sole hero, a snake, fell into the demon known as Toyota Sedan. Their land is ridden with evil, but that cardboard box can save our world, Link. There's a liquid being that rules over this evil land, though, so be careful. And quick, I can only keep this open for a short time. Link steps through the portal and finds himself in the garage. Many options await Link, offering stealth, trap detection, offense, swinging, and more. However, Link takes a different, quicker, more effective approach to defeating the evil of this land. Remembering what Skullboy tried to do to the world of Termina, Link places the fierce deity mask on and unleashes dark magic. The same dark magic that almost destroyed his world. Link grabs the cardboard box and jumps back to Termina with the portal closing behind him. An ecstatic Skullboy greets him. "You have it, Link. You can save our world." Skullboy pauses. "What of the land? Did you rid it of the evil?" Link nods. Back at the garage, Liquid notices a light growing in the mirror of his Jeep. He stands up and looks at the evening sky. The moon fast approaches. The guards look on helplessly. Liquid lets out a boom.
All right. So what happened?
He summoned the moon to destroy the world.
So what? He destroyed the entire world.
Yeah.
All right,
game beat, and I also beat
the point of the game.
There's a specific problem with that. I do believe in the objective it says defeat Liquid and save the world, not destroy the whole
Hold on. He saved his world.
Yeah.
He said, "Nah, fuck Earth."
It's certainly an idea.
It's an ungrateful
It's a way to go about it.
That's definitely. I'm gonna say that's a different.
It's creative.
A different path than anyone else has taken so far.
It's like, how about I don't beat the bosses? I just blow this whole fucking planet up.
Link's like, cool. I'll be back in 10 minutes.
It's the infectious last defense.
Don't worry, I'll bring back the box. Oh my god. All right, what's Juan got going on, Mahoney?
All right, Juan says Metal Gear Solid is a game of stealth, and Laura is a queen of stealth. As soon as Metal Gear Solid resident nerd Otacon meets Lara,
Oh,
he
man.
will forget.
Otacon is not going to be able to work with Laurie. He'll be stammering all over himself all goddamn time.
He will forget all about Sniper Wolf and do everything he can to help Lara. Lara has the stealth skills to evade enemies, the weapon skills to take them out effectively, the mental skills to outwit Psycho Mantis, and Liquid Snake is just a day that ends in the letter Y for her. Lara is an independent asset and does not have the vulnerability of working for the government that gave Snake the Fox Die virus, so she not only has that going for her, but without that distraction, she is also able to stop the double agent Revolver Ocelot.
No, that's
right.
solid.
Checks
Solid
out.
logic. But I feel like, well, boy, as annoying as Otacon is, if you're Snake, if you're a pretty girl and got that asshole running in your ear all the time, oh man, he's gonna be ringing her out, be like, "So, what you thinking about?" I'm almost ready to move out of my mom's house, you guys. Brink, brink. So, I was just thinking. Oh, you're busy? Okay, so I'll call you back later. Yeah, that 4-hour video Nice watch would have been 7 hours if Snake was a pretty girl. Homeboy is thirsty.
If only.
So lonely. So lonely is Otacon. But solid argument. I like that. I could actually I would play the game that is Lara Croft in Metal Gear Solid.
I should be fucking cracking skulls.
Yeah, it'd be a lot more a lot more brutal that game would be. Not bad.
Oh, she'd be so hurt by the end of it.
Oh, it's all fucked up. Solid. All right. See, Mahoney's up next. So why don't you go, Kelly?
Keep going. Or Kelly.
Go first, Kelly.
All right, I'll go. So I brought in Goro Majima from Yakuza.
He looks like a very well-adjusted man and is also wearing an eye patch, but is used to it.
Yep, he lives with that eye patch. That's just everyday wear, just the eye patch and the nice snakeskin jacket. So Goro Majima walks up to the base with little to no idea of why he's there. Someone told him, "Hey, there's good money in it for you if you go beat these guys up." That's all he had to say. Majima came prepared for a fight and has no real need for stealth. Every time one of those exclamation points pops up on a soldier's head, he pounds them into the ground with his baseball bat like it's a game of whack-a-mole. This is a pretty cool Tuesday, Majima thinks to himself as he guts the guy that messes with your save data like a fish. This isn't personal for Majima, but it's certainly for fun. He batters and slices his way through the rest of the base, leading up to his final battle with what he refers to as that stupid robot bastard. With his knife dull and his bat splintered, it's a good thing that Majima brought a little bit of DLC with him. The Photon Blade prototype cuts through the big boy like it's nothing, and Majima calls it a day, heading back to Kamurocho to collect his cash.
All right.
That's a lot of fun. I like that one. One.
So I remembered, and there's DLC you can download and just get a fucking lightsaber.
I'm about to say, it's all you has a lightsaber in the DLC?
Sure is.
It changes things.
Yep.
I wonder, though, does DLC count as a cheat?
I don't see why it would.
No, he's got it.
Yeah.
You tell that to a Yakuza with a lightsaber.
Yeah, it's not a cheat. It's like officially downloaded thing.
So in Yakuza, you can get a lightsaber?
Yeah.
Why the fuck
And
not?
all you do is like follow fish around and do errands?
Well, you got to go whoop ass too.
Oh my
How
god.
do you think you catch those fish?
Yeah. Because all the while I'm fishing and running errands, I just will walk across a bunch of dudes who want to kick my ass. So you just beat up people all the time in that game. Sometimes, you just like, you want to cut through them fast, so you bring your lightsaber along with you.
Somebody described it to me as Bruce Lee Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
I'm in with that. I
that's
will
pretty
make
spot
room
on.
and I will download that motherfucker.
Yeah, no, that's pretty spot on.
Look, sorry, fellas. I got to cut this fight short. I got to go talk to my chicken real estate agent.
Property manager.
Yeah,
I got
gotta
shit
go.
scrutinized.
I got to go to the club.
Gotta go see Nugget.
Yep.
Nugget.
All right, what's up, Mahoney? What is the Prince
Gotta
of
go
Persia
see a guy about a
do?
koi.
All right. Defeating Metal Gear Solid is just another day for His Majesty, the Royal Highness, Prince of Persia, Breaker of Time, Prince of all Persias, the Ruler of Sand. The prince lays siege to enemy territories like the rest of us watch Netflix. He's a master swordsman. He's a skilled acrobat. He's adept at finding hidden passageways and making his way through enemy territory. The guards in Metal Gear Solid will be dead before they even see the light reflect off his blade. Let's not forget his most impressive powers, gifted to him by the Dagger of Time, complete control over time itself. He can reverse time, slow time, freeze an enemy in place, or freeze everything around him and move in hyperspeed. None of the bosses in Metal Gear Solid stand a chance against this power, and I haven't even mentioned his in-game assistant, Princess Farah, who posts up and fires arrows at all of his enemies off the screen. The Metal Gear at the end of the game is going to be frozen in place while the prince uses hyperspeed to just decimate that cockpit and bury his sword through Liquid Snake. The Prince of Persia is an unstoppable conquering force who wakes up every morning looking to lay waste to anyone standing in his way. This is easy domination.
That's a real problem. That's a real problem.
It's kinky.
All right. Okay, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Really can't find a hole in that one.
He's an unstoppable killing machine.
Yep.
That's pretty rock solid. Not gonna lie. All right, what's up, Jose?
All right. Batman lives in the shadows, making stealth mode second nature. But if shit gets real, the Dark Knight is more than capable of taking on more than 10 at a time while racking up a 100-hit combo with taking no damage. Fuck Otacon. Batman has Oracle holding shit down from the Batcave, guiding Batman to the closest entrance or exit while giving him intel on all the boss's weak points, putting Batman at a constant advantage. Liquid Snake ain't got shit on Killer Croc. The final boss battle against Liquid is a fist fight, and we know who's winning that fight. The second part is a car chase, and Liquid isn't outrunning, maneuvering, or shooting Batman behind the wheel of the Batmobile. Checkmate.
Fuck, that's a good one too.
There's a lot of good ones this week.
There's a lot of good ones this week.
Oh, man.
You gotta be real discerning though. We don't want a bunch of fucking ties. Shit.
We know we're not equipped to handle ties.
Oh shit, I've been giving everyone 10.
No.
Oh, we're gonna break it. We're gonna break it.
That's a really good one though, Jose. Not gonna lie, that's a good one.
See, we got to get it to where it's hard for us judging the ones we're in.
Yeah.
But no, like regardless, like I'm not talking about mine. Like all you guys have been really good so far. Like there's been a lot of good ones. Period.
Well, because I think everyone that has been picked so far make good runs at the game until you blow up Earth. But up until that point, it was all right.
All right.
That was
Jason
some real,
Knight, what's up?
Daenerys shit right there, buddy.
I watched that whole 4-hour Metal Gear Solid video Juggalo John linked in the PoP Discord, and Metal Gear Solid is boring as fuck, you guys.
Yeah, but no, it was way different at that time. Like I watched it didn't look like it, but in it, when you're in it, it was not.
Excuse me, this is my time. You know what it needs? A Velociraptor. Metal Gear Solid Velociraptor has a great ring to it, doesn't it?
Yep.
You want to talk about speed? Cheetah speed and astonishing jumping ability. You want to talk stealthiness? You don't know you're being hunted by a Velociraptor until it's too late. You want to talk intelligence? Extremely intelligent, even problem-solving intelligence. We're going to call her Solid Raptor for the rest of this. Solid Raptor, a genetically enhanced killing machine with a lust for blood, creeps along each level of the game, taking out all the goons and brutally murdering each subsequent boss. As for Metal Gear Rex, that's basically a man-made T-Rex without the animal instinct. Solid Raptor is able to use speed and agility to avoid hits from Rex, and is able to recognize patterns in its movements and weaknesses in design. This is very similar to the final Raptor level of the Jurassic Park game, which involves destroying the T-Rex skeleton in the Visitor Center to defeat a grenade-throwing Alan Grant. Gray Fox is able to destroy the radome. Solid Raptor scales Rex and rips Liquid Snake out of the cockpit, destroys the controls, and Rex collapses into a fiery heap. Solid Raptor then disembowels Liquid Snake before he has the chance to start monologuing again. Solid Raptor has saved humanity in record time with an unmatched body count. The end. Play my music.
Fuck. That's pretty good.
Can't argue that.
Nope, can't argue that one. Oh, God, I think it real creative here in this scoring by the time we're done, I feel like. All right. Okay. Grenade throwing Alan Grant fucking got me.
I was like, you know what? That might be the final level in that Genesis game. I don't know.
It is.
Is it really?
Oh, yeah. I watched a full playthrough of that thing twice.
Oh, my God.
Like, I'm thinking about, like, this is way too much intelligence for the Raptor, but then I realized it's not the movie Raptors, which are smart. It's the Raptor you fucking play as through the game, so it's really smart.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's great. Whew, that's great. All right. Goat checked in with the Goats Angels. We'll see what's up.
Let's see here.
Good morning, Angels. Excellent work on last week's mission. That win definitely has us on Zero's radar. Lest we start to underestimate him, he has upped the stakes for this next challenge. On a remote Alaskan island codenamed Shadow Moses, a special forces unit known as Foxhound has gone rogue. They've seized the nuclear facility and are threatening a strike if their ransom is not met. Foxhound leader Liquid Snake has taken DARPA chief Donald Anderson hostage as insurance. However, while working undercover at the Shadow Moses poolside cantina, Bosley has learned that the real Anderson is dead and has been replaced by Foxhound operative Decoy Octopus. Dylan, this will be your ticket in. Liquid Snake is far too cunning to be fooled by a simple disguise, but an angel, disguised as a guy, disguised as another guy, might just work. To pull this all off, Alex, you'll be infiltrating the Shadow Moses annual bikini contest. Decoy Octopus will definitely be there. Keep his attention. Natalie, you'll be working as a drink server. Pick up a spiked cocktail from Bosley, switch it with the targets while he's distracted. With the real Decoy Octopus passed out poolside, Dylan, this will be your chance to take his place as Anderson, get close to Liquid Snake, and use your advanced martial arts skills to take him out. Good luck, Angels.
It's pretty good. Pretty good.
Octopus? He lost me with the octopus because it
Decoy
sounds like an
Octopus.
actual Metal Gear villain.
It is.
Yeah, he is an actual Metal Gear villain. No. Decoy Octopus was one of the bad guys, but you only ever saw him when he was disguised as the DARPA chief, because this is the game that introduced an entire generation of people to what the fuck DARPA is. Really riveting game shit. That's really good. I like it. It's very creative. However, it does circumvent, all the game. It's kind of a cheat code.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A little bit of a cheat code. That's not playing the game. That's
You can't have all the girls in at once.
Well, even see what I liked about it last week was that all the girls played a part, but one girl competed in the actual event.
Yes.
You know, nobody really competed in the event this time.
Yeah.
You got to play through the whole game. You can't just fucking disguise yourself as his buddy and then knife him when he's not paying any attention. Although the idea of in my head it was the actual real life person Drew Barrymore standing in a shitty PS1 rendered fight with Liquid Snake, and I found that to be very funny and entertaining. I enjoy that quite a lot.
I do like
but I will
Angel
score
disguised
that
as
one.
a guy disguised as another guy.
Yeah, but I will score that one over Vetters because in this scenario the world is not destroyed.
Very, very true.
There.
So
That is
it's
true.
definitely.
That is true.
I don't think Goat's going for the gold this week, but he's definitely not coming in dead last, like I hope Vetter does for destroying the fucking planet.
Yeah.
I mean, I gotta say, destroying the world is a pretty big problem, and you're supposed to save it.
Yeah, you kind of can't glance.
Did save the
But-
box though.
Yeah, technically,
He did save the box.
Technically,
The
Link
only
did
surviving
save
relic from the planet is a cardboard box.
Link saved
you know-
his world.
So did you tell Otacon and everyone before you blew this up?
I don't think he talked to anybody.
No,
You
he
just-
didn't.
He was like, "Hey, peace. My job's done. Ate
Glowboy
my
thought
world.
he was being cute talking about a box, and Link's like, well, that's clearly the only thing that's important here.
New world. Who this?
DARPA these nuts. Boom.
Ain't nobody bitching now."
All right. Darwin's Uncharted Incels Unleashed.
Yes.
Sam Fisher this event.
I love it.
Made me snort.
Sam Fisher taking the win on this round is the only plausible outcome, even if Solid Snake was playing. Splinter Cell developers were inspired by Metal Gear, thus Sam Fisher is Solid Snake 2.0. There's nothing Snake has that Sam doesn't, even down to being an incel and messed up backstory. Sam is going into this round knowing game. It's practically in his code, where every enemy is and how to take them out. Sam is so at home, NPCs won't even know that it's not Solid Snake. Sam's background and strategic knowledge will have him running through the levels, disappearing into the shadows, and dropping his foes without them even knowing what hit him.
Interesting.
Also,
angle.
he can do that cool leg split thing where he hangs out above a hallway and just drops his taint on somebody.
Choke on this tank.
Somehow they never notice.
That is not part of Darwin's official argument, so that is inadmissible in a court of law.
Oh, sorry, you forgot to add the tank choke, Darwin.
That was easily my favorite part of that game, so that's on you. Although I did also like the sticky camera that you could shot guys with. That was kind of fun. All right,
That's
Darwin.
like one of the few things I know about that game is using the sticky camera and pretty much hang unlimited ammo because you could just go knock dudes out with it and pick it up.
Yep. Just thump, right in the fucking neck. And he goes down. Solid. Not mad about it. Okay. Next up, Christian's trash bags. What's got going on with the trash bags, Jose?
I'll tell you what we got. God damn it.
I'm awake.
Sarah, where the fuck did it go? Yeah, that's the goddamn goat. I'm looking for a spider ham.
I could completely see Kristen's argument being, it's a goddamn goat. Fuck it.
Being stealthy, the goat has an arsenal of mutators, including the angel, giving it the ability to glide so no noise of hooves. Hooves. Tied from an enemy, it can use its other mutators, including turning into a shopping cart, French baguette, or a piece of toast.
What the fuck?
Or just be a fucking goat. Who's expecting that? Speed, how about a jetpack or rocket boots to GTFO? Abilities, the goat can use its tongue to lick things and drag them around, and as a grapple.
Holy shit.
I saw Apple. It's that slant on that font. And I'm hungry. It can utilize its to distract targets. mutating to Italian dinosaur goat. All it needs to do is lick an object and it'll be pooped out and is now a bomb.
What the fuck?
Need to take out enemies.
Why
No
does
problem.
Italian dinosaur goat poop bombs?
Why doesn't he?
Hey, it's the spicy marinara.
Yeah.
Need to take out enemies? No problem. No. Yeah, no, that's a new one. No problem. With the mechanical baseball pitcher mounted on its back. Did not know about that. Everyone that needs to be is knocked out and will forever be dealing with traumatic brain injuries. If he really needs to take out a boss, mutate to a T-Rex or a 50-foot long 88-ton sperm whale and crush them. That is correct.
What the fuck?
This is my biggest advantage. The goat is indestructible. Nothing can kill the goat. Through standard combat and the boss fights, he'll just keep trucking until completing the mission.
Yep. Well,
all right.
You definitely sold me on this fucking Goat Simulator game.
Oh, Goat Simulator rules.
It sounds pretty amazing. I do love the idea that you can be stealthy just by being a goat, because, like, if you're one of these henchmen wandering the halls and you catch a glimpse of a goat, you're just like, turn around, go back. We don't want to go down that way. We do not want to be the guys who have to drag this goat to wherever it needs to get to.
Yeah, I definitely don't want to deal with this fucking goat. Let's leave this for Boris.
Exactly.
Oh, all right. That is shockingly effective.
Hey, man, don't fuck with 88-ton sperm. Well,
shit. It's good. It's just fucking good, you guys. Fuck. Okay. Hey, what's your wife have to say, Nice?
Oh, my wife. Competing in this event is Elizabeth from BioShock Infinite. Mary's argument is Elizabeth's main power is the ability to open and close portals to other places, times, and realities.
That's a fucking good one.
She can travel the multiverse by opening these things she calls tears in the fabric of reality. What Elizabeth is going to do is stealth her way through the game using the tears she creates, and as needed, disappearing the bad guys by opening a tear and dropping them into random places on the other side of the world.
That's just not sporting at all.
Something established in BioShock Infinite is the ability of tears to slice matter in half. Elizabeth is missing one of her pinky fingers because a tear closed on her finger when she was a baby, chopping her finger off and leaving that part of her in another reality. So when Elizabeth has to fight the Metal Gear Rex, what she's going to do is start opening tears like crazy, chopping it into bits and raining chunks of metal into the ocean somewhere. When it comes to defeating Liquid, she'll just open up a tear and yeet him through it.
Oh man, if she starts tearing up the Rex like that, Liquid's gonna pout and bitch the entire time.
He
He's
is
such
a real
whiny fucking baby. You think he's running AMC theaters?
He is a real bitch, isn't he?
Yeah, just a whiny fucking baby, that Liquid Snake. Fuck, that's really good. Turns out I don't know shit about BioShock, you guys.
Yeah, ditto.
I don't know fuck all about that, but you know what? It sounds kind of awesome.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I've seen a little bit of playthrough when I think you're saving her. So like the character was doing some shit. It may have just been the opening movie. I don't know.
But it's all first person shooter, right?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm out.
You don't take that?
Nah.
But it's not really. I mean, it's not. I mean, it's a shooter, but it's not like Halo shooter.
Yeah, they give me fucking motion sickness though. I don't like them. I can't get down with those things.
Yeah, I don't like first person.
Yeah, I don't think you can do that then, because I think one of the things is you got like a grappling hook that you use on like rails. Like,
yeah, I tried to play the new, well, not the new, but like the Doom remake before the last one came out, and I thought I was gonna die. That game is fucking bananas.
Just too much for you.
Oh, it's so fucking fast. It's just demons flying everywhere, and you're running out of bullets all the time.
Yeah. Fucking
nuts.
Shit your pants.
All right, we got some music, something to keep us busy while the scores are tabulated. Nice.
Sure, I got the one of the themes from Metal Gear Solid.
There we go. All right, get your votes in, gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
This might take a minute. Bear with us at home.
Bam, bam.
As the crowd goes wild.
A lot.
This is a very close week.
Yeah, a lot closer than last week, I would say.
Last week was a close week.
We got to talk a little bit over it just in case.
Yeah.
I'm sure X gonna give it to you is gonna get us demonetized.
I mean, probably.
Yeah.
And think of all the trouble I went through finding Toks without real music.
Yep.
Yeah, I said to Mahoney, your top 6 Toks, no copyrighted music.
Fucking Jose put 9 10s.
Hey, I explained my
They're
score.
good.
Eight,
There's a
eight,
lot of
9,
good ones.
10s.
I got a
8,
lot of
9,
10s in mine.
That's how I'm scoring it. 8, 9, 10. 7 if you blow up the fucking earth.
A 7 for that. Better. Love you. I gave you a 1. You blew up the earth.
Oh.
I also gave Eder a 1. He blew up the earth.
It specifically said save the world, and you destroyed it.
Blew up the earth.
Hey! We didn't
Holy
get die,
shit.
and I got first.
Look at that.
Yay!
Wow.
With the
Oh,
bullet.
I didn't see
So,
that.
First try.
First place with the Prince of Persia. Mahoney's GameStop die, bitch. Second place, the Guzmaniacs. Batman for the Master Bats Arivia. And Nice's Velociraptor.
Oh,
Third
shit.
place for the kill screen. Look at that shit.
Fucking good shit.
That's pretty good.
No, this was a good week. Everyone's minus blowing up the fucking earth. But I mean, up until that, you were fucking spot on, dude.
Yeah, I liked the approach. I couldn't get past. It specifically says save the world, and you destroyed it.
I mean,
That's
he
a hard,
saved his
hard
world,
thing to
though.
overlook.
I mean, some credit for saving your own world, Link.
But that
But
wasn't
his
the
world
fucking
wasn't
game.
even in danger.
Yeah, it was. That's why he had to go to Metal Gear.
He saved it from us fucking it up.
So next week, here we go, y'all.
Oh, shit. Hold on.
Choose your fighter.
Next week, Game 3, Mario Kart 64.
Oh my god. All I have left is Bo Jackson.
The objective, all competitors race against each other to be the first through the finish line on Rainbow Road.
Nice has to start Big Head Bill Clinton.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but I gotta start Geralt. He doesn't even know what a car is.
I don't have banana peels. I'm gonna be throwing wet cigars behind my Mario Kart.
It's like, where's the hooves?
Oh, just
gonna be throwing used condoms out.
Oh my
There goes
god.
my streak of
to my
second
left,
place.
as over the Rodriguez menagerie of toys here. What's that over there? Oh, that is a big fancy Cloud Strife from Final Fantasy VII action figure atop his sweet ass motorcycle. Oh, look at that! He comes to fucking play next week. Sorry, everybody else. You fucked.
Cat's got Mario.
That's gonna be a problem. I'm gonna lie.
Mario with Cappy, too.
Ooh,
Cappy donning Mario in Mario 64 is gonna be an issue.
That's
Legit,
strong.
all she has to say is, my guy's name is in the title, and I'll be like, you're right. 10 points.
No, don't
Yeah,
do
he's
that.
like, you know who knows the shortcuts on Rainbow Road, motherfucker? Mario.
Don't listen to them, Cat.
They're
All right,
trying to
now,
hurt you.
That's
it's Mario
almost
Kart. You gotta be in a cart, right?
Yes. Or a
Well, I don't
motorcycle.
know, because
well, no, but isn't it
In
like with the
64, you had to be in a cart.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
oh,
so
that's
like,
right. In
well,
Mario Kart 64, all they had was carts. That's right.
You have
the
to
guest
be in a
stars-
vehicle. You gotta be in a vehicle because like Matt has Super Shadow from Shadow the Hedgehog. You can't just run.
No.
You gotta be in a vehicle.
You gotta be in your cart.
Yeah.
And even like Cloud can't use his fancy motorcycle. He has to be in a cart because the addition of other vehicle types, I believe, came later.
Yes.
So which Mario Kart are we playing?
64.
Mario Kart 64 Rainbow Road.
64. Okay, 64 rules. Then yeah, you couldn't use the motorcycle.
First time I finger banged a girl, I was in a go-kart.
Oh my god.
Take me back.
Smell this finger.
Or the gear shift too.
He's gonna be riding around on the Mario Kart playing the saxophone.
I'm excited to see the fucking Jedi riding around in a go-kart.
What a bunch of idiots.
He never starts. He's still playing the saxophone, hitting on the fucking reporters.
Yeah, he gets a 1 just because he's just macking on all the girls.
Well, I didn't win, but I got a bunch of numbers.
Look at all these napkins.
I think
I'm still on fire.
I do believe that everyone stepped up their game compared to last week.
I would say so.
I would suggest that the two that wrote the most seemed to stumble over their words the most as well. So, definitely give as much detail as possible, but keep it brief, keep it entertaining, and proofread that shit because we got to read it.
Hit that key
But
too.
no bullshit. Everyone came out pretty heavy this week. It's a good time.
I almost think we should. Everyone who's not on the show or doesn't send in like an audio clip should nominate a host to read their thing.
Oh, send in your argument and who you want to read it.
Yes.
Oh God.
And for the ones that blew up the Earth, take it back a notch. You went.
Yeah, you can't win Mario Kart by destroying the planet. So.
Yeah.
Now with that attitude.
Made a moon fly into the track, everyone loses.
I fucking dynamite the bridge and blew it up. No one
Except
finished.
me, I'm in a box back home.
Also, the Charlie's Angels, I don't know how they're going to teamwork this one.
Be fucking around people's pit crews.
Yep. Fucking Drew Barrymore's gonna dress up as a turtle shell.
Loosen all the
I
lug
think
nuts on the wheels.
It's Cameron Diaz left, so.
Yeah, but Cameron Diaz is the driver. Drew Barrymore is the one dressing up as a turtle shell.
Love it.
And I got a guy that doesn't know what a car. Ooh.
Yeah, that's a bum. That's a bum deal, Jose. Not gonna lie.
I don't know if they could time travel though. I'm gonna have to look.
I mean, that's not necessarily even the time thing. That's just a different fucking world.
Yeah, but also it's a go-kart. There's 2 pedals and a wheel.
Yeah, what the fuck's a pedal?
Yeah. And he doesn't know how to steer. Like.
But the only thing I gotta double check because if
you get think about it.
If they can time travel, then he can research and then come back.
Yeah, but also think of it in Wreck-It Ralph way because like Geralt would just be in like Game Central Station. He knows he's a game. He knows he's a game character. He's not like a man out of time, you know?
He does.
That doesn't
like,
mean he knows what a car is.
Yeah, he does teleport into Soul Calibur 6. That's a different universe, so he can do that.
Yeah, I know he can like the teleport has been established, but I don't know if it's time crossing.
This will be a fun one. This will be a good one. I'm looking forward to this one.
I do wish that Bo Jackson could just run because then he would be unstoppable.
Well, you got to think because he's so fast at running, that's got to translate to car racing too.
I mean, Bo Jackson, his reflexes are unparalleled.
Bo Jackson is one of the greatest athletes to ever live.
One of Tito's best
he's
friends.
Really good at swimming. So you know what? I'll bet he can drive a boat like a motherfucker.
No, swimming and Bo Jackson aren't even in the same league. So.
Oh,
don't
that
even
is
worry about
racist.
that. Yeah. I'm not worried about Bo Jackson. I just would feel super confident if I could just say he runs faster than any of your go-karts. Now
You
what?
think Bo Jackson is using his hands on the pedals and throwing out shells with his feet?
I think Bo Jackson is just not even worried about the shell. Bo Jackson's getting coins every box he comes across.
Yeah, it doesn't say in the rules that you have to be in a cart. It just says a race against each other. So I'm going to need a ruling from Zero that you need to be in a cart.
Oh, here we go.
I would say if you're going by, if you have to play as the rules.
Yes, I would agree with that, but I want clarification from the commissioner.
Well, if I don't need a cart, Bo Jackson's running faster than any of you can drive.
Zero says definitely in a cart.
Come on.
And Goat in the chat says, if you remember the scene from the first movie, Cameron drove the Indy car while Drew wore the fire suit zipped all the way down for the seduction mission.
Oh, yeah.
What if Mahoney? What if he does like the Flintstones?
I was thinking that too.
Oh, shit. Fucking
I was
drop the
thinking
bottom
that too.
out?
Wear that shit like a tube in a pool.
Yeah, can't stop you from doing that.
Yeah, like I got a cart. And you want to talk about throwing turtle shells? Holy shit.
Well, I mean,
Kill
he
the
was a
boar with a
receiver. He wasn't a quarterback.
Trust me.
Yeah,
he
but
was a
killed
quarterback in
boar
high
with a
school.
rock. Imagine what he would have done with that boar if he threw a turtle shell at him.
Yeah, yeah. Bo Jackson hits your car with a turtle shell. You don't spin out. You explode.
Oh, it's going to be fun. I like it. It's going to be good. All right, start comic books. Get the fuck out of here.
Fuck yeah.
I should have picked Chuck Norris.
I'm quite keen on comic books, especially the ones about superheroes.
Thanks to Kelly here. Sent me for my birthday that big, awesome leather hardcover edition for the first Berserk collection.
That's why last week when you said you were reading some Berserk, I was like, did you buy the hardcover?
No. I had some, these are, oh my god, it's a much nicer edition than what I was looking at before.
It's a very well put together book.
One that I was looking at last week, they didn't even like translate the sound effects, which was kind of weird. So it was not a very good adaptation. But man, Guts is not a very nice person.
No,
like he's a real shitbird. Like really subverting a lot of the guy with a sword hero tropes, because like he's kind of a bad dude.
Yeah. As that goes on, you see why.
Oh, I mean, I get a feeling for a while. Like, I'm sure that that hand and eye didn't just fall off one day.
Yeah. Yeah, I always say at its core, Berserk is a series about trauma and dealing with it.
Solid. I enjoyed it very much, though. Thank you, Kelly.
Oh, you're welcome.
Outstanding. Very looking forward to it. And I've already added the other ones to my Amazon wish list. So
nice. And it's like that series has been going on longer than I've been alive. So like the art is amazing.
Yeah, I am looking forward to watching it kind of evolve over time.
Yeah. Yeah, because it definitely
don't look anything like this.
No.
Yeah, that's great. Looking forward to it. And then that's kind of it. That's all I got. What's up going, Kelly? Anything you've been reading? Anything cool?
Today I read some stuff. I read through all of Captain Britain and MI-13.
Oh, Captain Britain, do you say?
I hadn't read that before. That was really good.
Pip, pip, cheerio.
Exactly. Cool fight with vampires and stuff, and that was a good series. And now I see why Mahoney wants to use that as the basis for the Captain Britain movie.
Right?
Yeah, very good. And then I also, in more of 2005, 2006 Marvel Comics, I read Next Wave for the first time.
Oh, really?
I did enjoy Next Wave.
Yeah. It's good. I feel like it was overhyped for me. Like I didn't really love it as much as I thought I would.
My favorite bit in Next Wave is where Dirk Anger is sitting on the giant revolver.
Yes,
where the
that's
barrel
a very
arcs back towards his own face.
Yes, and there's
Russian roulette with himself.
Yeah, and there's 5 bullets, giant bullets on the ground.
So stupid, but
yeah,
it's such a good gag.
Yeah, no, there's some really good bits in there. Like, the way I was thinking about it was, it reminds me of Venture Brothers Mad Libs.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of it where it's just like these random things thrown together for seemingly no real reason.
Yeah,
And
that
there's
checked
a-
out.
Yeah, and there's a whole lot of weird, like, just references to not comics in particular, but like the comic culture of that era. Just with
Yeah.
like, it's a very 2005, 2006 comic.
Yeah, I definitely think that there's a large part of it that's the product of its time, and
Yeah. Like, I can see why then it would have been amazing. Like, I still think it's a very good comic. The high point for it is definitely the art. Stuart Immonen does incredible work on it.
yeah.
But yeah, the writing, it's not the greatest, and it didn't hold up as well as I was hoping it would. But still, good read.
Makes sense. I can see that
Yeah.
being a thing with anything really.
Yeah.
Weird time
Oh,
that was.
I also read DC put out some big hardcover omnibuses of Grant Morrison's Batman run. So I finally read those because they've been sitting on my stack for. I opened up the first one, that said the date was like it was released in middle of June, and I bought it the week it came out. Or sorry, June 2018. So been in my pile for a while. It kept getting cycled down because it's like, well, I've read this already, so. But so after that, in the middle of the two omnibuses, I read Final Crisis because that's where it falls. And boy, howdy, that is a book that is a little too real right now.
How so? I saw you said that. How so?
There's a whole lot of, go to work, die for dark side. A lot of that dealing with giant quarantines.
Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of just now.
Oh.
Like,
That's
it's
gross.
very much a book that I think was wildly ahead of its time and could not have predicted what we would be facing now.
Oh.
But really did.
Oh.
Little too real. But still a very good book, especially when you buy the newest paperback edition, which has everything you need to read for the first time.
Well, that's kind of nice.
Because that's been Grant Morrison's biggest problem at DC books. They just either A, don't collect everything you need to read, or B, don't put it in the right order. But they're finally getting away from that. Like the second Batman omnibus flat out says, presented in the correct reading order for the first time.
Hey, look at that.
We finally got right.
That was my
Numbers.
big selling point on why I bought it, because I was like, well, are they actually going to print it in order, or do I have to make my own nice hardcovers? And then I saw they did, so I sold off my single issues.
Yeah, that is one thing that I don't like about those big Marvel collection they did for the Spider-Verse stories. That
Yeah, they're not in order.
It's all in there, which is cool. And at the front of them, they even tell you, hey, this is the order they go in. It's like, wait, then why the fuck didn't you just put it in that order, dick nuts? Like,
Yeah, I'll never understand that.
Dick nut.
they give you a reading order in the front of the book. That's not the order the book's printed in.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
That's really stupid. Dumb. What's the big deal? Guy I think was talking about Knives?
Yes, I watched The Dirt on Netflix, and that's the Motley Crue biopic based on Nikki Sixx's book. And
Yeah.
it's decent. Surprisingly, the standout to me is Machine Gun Kelly as Tommy Lee. Like, he did
I did not know he was the guy in that.
He did a great job and, like, really got into the character. And, like, they're both, like, super lanky dudes. And it works, man. It really works.
Yeah, you said that, and I can totally see it.
One of the, like, the opening scene is this tracking shot going from, like, the Sunset Strip club to their apartment or whatever at the time, and there's this big party going on at Motley Crue's apartment, and Machine Gun Kelly as Tommy Lee at one point goes, "Hey, everybody, watch this!" And then he starts eating this chick out in a chair in the middle of the living room, and then she squirts across the room.
Oh my God.
That sets the stage for the rest of the movie for you.
All right.
I'll tell you who was not good in it was Pete Davidson, who he straight up looked like he was in an SNL sketch because he was wearing this weird, like, Dutch boy wig, and just he looked like Pete Davidson in a wig. It was real weird.
Who was he supposed to be playing?
He was playing like their record exec, the record company guy who kind of discovered them. It's weird, man. But if you're into like music biopics and stuff like that, and 80s rock, I would suggest it. And then I don't know if we've talked about this at all, but What We Do in the Shadows is back, you guys.
Everyone loves it. I gotta watch that thing.
It's really fucking good. Jose, you guys need to get on What We Do in the Shadows.
The movie and the show.
Yes.
Where is it? Is it Netflix or Hulu?
It's on Hulu. The show is. I'm not sure. The movie has been numerous places, but like Mary was telling to somebody she worked with, like, you don't have to watch the movie to get the show, but there's some jokes in the show that harken back to the movie, which you'll be rewarded for if you've seen the movie.
Yeah. But if there's a movie and the show's related to the movie, I'd like to see the movie first if it came out first. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm down.
Very good. Very good. Highly recommended.
What you got, Jose?
Well, sports is back, motherfucker.
What?
I am in the
Someone tell Tito?
Eastern Conference Finals to go to the NBA Championship in NBA 2K. So a bunch of friends, we did for Madden and 2K basketball, started like a league, and the teams are players or people, different people that we know, draft a team, go through the season. Now we're in the playoffs.
And you've actually been watching games that you're not even playing in.
Yeah, so like, because right now in the playoffs, when they do the games, they're like, all right, because you get a hold of the guy, be like, what time are you going to play? Set the time, throw it up there, cast it on the thing, and then the dudes in the league, we all watch the game. So we're all on like the voice chat, watching it like we're at a fucking. It's like at the game. It's
like
watching the playoffs.
Real sports.
You got to scout your opponent.
I mean, it's real shit. It's basketball. It looks good. It's fun, and it's actually I'm watching two people I know.
Yeah, and at a glance, it kind of does look like real basketball.
Yeah, no, it's fun, and like can do other things while that's on the TV. I can put it on my phone and actually play somebody else in the game, but it's sports. So now we're doing the same thing with Madden. So everyone picked a team, and there's divisions and shit, and we're playing through the season. We'll see who wins the fucking Super Bowl, and hope it's not the computer. It's pretty fun.
I kind of dig that.
Like on the surface, it's sad, but I get it.
Hey, in these uncertain times, man.
It's true. You got to do what you got to do, whatever to keep yourself sane.
Hey, this is gamers' time.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you want me to stay inside? You mean I can't go to work? I gotta stay inside and find something to do?
I'm gonna go shout the N-word on the internet.
Oh my god!
Put that in the intro.
Put it in the intro for sure.
Do not put that in the intro.
Speaking of basketball, though, that Last Dance documentary continues to be great.
That is on the. I'm at the point now where
are you okay?
Do I just wait until they're all out so I can just go through it?
Yeah, you don't want to get spoilers.
How many are there going to be?
10.
There's like 10 total.
They're
10?
4
Well, there's only been 2.
No, there's been 4. They do 2 episodes a week.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So there's 4 out already?
Yes.
So 5 and 6 are coming out.
Yes. And this past week, they finally got around to touching on Dennis Rodman, which was good stuff. I hope they talk about his run in the NWO.
I wouldn't be touching on Dennis
Well, no,
Rodman.
I think that's probably it. If they already touched on Dennis Rodman.
No, because they've been bouncing all over the place.
Okay.
And there was at one point during that last season where he missed a practice to go to WCW Nitro. So I hope they bring it up. It's too good not to.
I guess it comes down to rights.
I mean, it's a documentary. You don't need rights.
Ooh,
yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh, but man, it is so cool hearing Michael Jordan drop the F-bomb. Like, I never thought I'd hear something like that. And he loves the F-bomb. He loves dropping the F-bomb. Not that F-bomb, Jose.
I mean,
Jordan's
probably
Jordan's going to help bring it back.
No, he will not.
Fighting for the cause.
He tried to bring back the Hitler stash, and that didn't work.
Oh, yeah.
No, he
that
tried
did not
real
work.
hard with that.
That did not work. He's like, no, man. I like Charlie Chaplin.
But you didn't hear this from me, but if you have a VPN, which, Jose, we do have a VPN for the business, so I can send you that information. If you have a VPN, you can watch The Last Dance on Netflix from the United Kingdom Netflix.
Well, good day, governor.
Jolly good.
Oh, what this then? Basketball.
Some bulls and crumpets. Over tea. I really got to pee, y'all.
Anything, Mahoney? We're taking this thing home.
Now let's take it home. All I did
All
was
right.
finish watching my period pieces on Stars. I'm through The Spanish Princess, I'm through Camelot, and I'm through World Without End. So
If
I don't
you
know
watched
where
it
I'm
with the
going next.
kids, does that count credit towards
history?
School?
May as well.
History,
You guys
like
ever want to hear about Henry VII or the Tudors or any of that? You let me know.
Those shows are truer than any schooling out there. Illuminati.
Someone's got to do it, Mahoney.
That's right.
Might as well be the guy. All right. We're done. We'll be back next week. We'll be talking about Mario Kart and whatever
What a
mobile
weird
thing is
thing to
happening
be.
in the world. Hopefully everything will be cool. Hope you guys are staying safe, staying sane. Hope none of you have throttled your partners and or children.
Wash your fucking hands and check your temperature.
Quit licking stuff, you fucking savages.
And before you throttle your partner thing, maybe I should throttle this dick first.
Yeah. Just think about it. Do that first and then see what happens. I'll bet you'll have a radically different mindset.
Give him a ripe old Kelly.
And also, like, you know, if you don't have to fucking go someplace, like, don't go someplace. It's
Yeah,
still
don't
not time
go-
yet.
Just don't go anywhere.
It's still not
Yeah.
time yet.
We
We all wanted it to be time yet, but it's not time yet.
We go out once every 2 weeks on Monday night to get groceries.
We're about
This is Monday night
I bet-
groceries.
We can make it about 7 or 8 days. Just, you know, but we're trying to
You got a
stock
lot
for
more-
fucking 4 people, and you know,
A lot more
Yeah.
kids.
foods.
You know who's really shitty at rationing things? Children.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously.
They're like, oh,
Fuck,
what?
man.
No, the store's still here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, give me that
last
fucking
for-
donut.
You know, a week and like, oh, it's only been 3 days, and where are all the cupcakes? Like, fuck off.
Yeah,
You ate them all.
the chips are the first to go in our house.
Got no chance. So, you know, stay vigilant, as Nice is off to say.
True.
No.
Stay
I'll talk to you
munchy.
guys next week at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central at youtube.com/panelsonpages. For Jason Nyes, Jose Guzman, Kelly Harris, and our good buddy Mahoney, I'm the Lord Reverend Lee Rodriguez, and I fucking crushed it this week at the end. Look at me go. Night. Love you. Bye-bye.
Demonetize this. Demonetize this.
You fucking Google ass bitch.
Demonetize this. Demonetize this.
Fucking Google something.
Demonetize this.
Holy shit.
Demonetize this.
You fucking Google ass bitch.
Demonetize this.
I didn't want to say it.
Demonetize this.
What are you, some kind of bitch?
Whoa.
Demonetize this.
You fucking
Google ass bitch.
Demonetize this.
Why you keep bugging us, YouTube?
Demonetize this.
You fucking Google ass bitch. That's it. Show's over. We're done.
See you next Tuesday.